They're alive.
That's what you have, I think, yeah.
You know what? That's really more dangerous, I think. People didn't realize it because it wasn't up, but the coffee, man, it goes down so fast. Like, normally it's hot, so you're sipping it. Yeah, now I'm like, so I'm sorry in advance for
any hyperactive
for any inability to understand what I'm saying.
Iced coffee is jet fuel for nurses.
Oh.
Like, I shit you not, like,
they'll down it really quick and then go.
like,
your light's not on.
Our lights aren't on.
Oh, the mics might not be on.
My bike's on. It's
Over here on this side of the table, there's no lights. My light's on. Don't touch it or look at it. Also, if you could stop thinking about it, that would be ideal.
You can stop thinking
there was
about
a
it.
Goosebumps thing where it's like, it tells you a story about a thing you're not supposed to think about it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
some bullshit.
The kids finally beat it, and then the parents grab a hold of it, read the same story, and they go, "How could you not think about it?" And the kids get revisited by the thing they just beat.
Oh, man.
No.
Brutal.
So you thought you whooped my ass, huh?
Oh, man.
It's like Freddy Krueger.
Dude.
The only way to beat him is for everyone to forget.
Well, that's the whole game, too, right? Like,
Lights,
you
no
lose the
lights.
game.
Oh, we all just lost the game.
Yeah.
I think our puns have finally broke.
I figured I'd put the stream live and I just put the there.
Everything is broken. Yeah, we went live.
We went live just
He
in
said
time
it.
to find out that not all of the
He
microphones
said it
are
audibly, but you really are at a disadvantage when the air conditioner is on. That side, like, it is so deafening.
Oh boy.
As long as we're allowed to have sauna towels and we have some rocks in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
We could pass this one over between the two of them.
Nope.
Nope. Can't pass anything between.
I just want to get it
Nope.
to work again. Hold on.
Oh
So
no,
this is-
Car just also lost the game. Sorry.
That is on the same circuit as these. They're supposed to be powered by the same thing.
So what's happening?
Great question.
Gremlins.
Might be that. This.
The other day on my stream, I changed nothing, and all of a sudden, randomly, it sounded like almost like a heavy bass note would get hit, just like a bomb. And I was like, where did that come from? I still don't know, but
okay.
it stopped happening, and I changed nothing. So
Wow,
sometimes
that's a great
there's just,
story. There's so much resolution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just sometimes there's just like no reason why a thing has gone wrong, but that go live button, it did.
I was being around for a different game, and literally just in the middle of this battle, my fucking computer completely powered down.
Oh, powered down.
Just went,
Completely
in the middle
went
of the
black?
process, it just went boom.
Oh!
And it was just like, what the fuck? And I hit the power button, wouldn't turn back on. I reset the power supply and it turned on. So I was like, maybe time for a new power supply? It is the
Jeez.
oldest part in there, but like, what the fuck?
Did the electricity go out for a second or something weird?
Not as far as I could detect, because there were lights on in the room.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
internet
they'd
was
have
still
flickered.
good. There were no symptoms showing like anything was about to happen, and then
But it was at the same time that I had messaged it on my Discord and yeah, I'm ready to go.
Boom!
so like
Jeez.
yeah, I powered back on, and then his message came through. I was like, fuck. Like,
Oh, jeez. Oh.
There we go.
Well, hello there. Hello and welcome to the Alex is put on the spot and doesn't know what the hell is happening show. Any questions from the audience?
Yes, what's happening?
That's a good question. The question was, what is happening? And the answer to that question is, we don't fucking know. The audio has gone crazy. And we have our best technician currently staring at it and making exasperated noises. So that's a real good sign, folks.
The next question is,
Yes.
give me a recipe for a strawberry tart.
Strawberry tart.
I think they're checking it for bots.
Oh, I've just recently, all I've really got is peach recipes for undisclosed reasons. Probably massive amount of peaches in my peach tree.
That's what I want to look up. Ways to preserve fruits.
Did anyone actually ask?
I think it might be sugar. I think it might be sugar.
Sugar is always the answer.
Well, like, I
They
remember...
turned on, right? Yes.
Oh, are there lights?
No, not yet. We're getting there.
Yeah, the lights are
We're
flickering.
reinsert these
There
into
are
the
4
mixer.
lights!
They both came on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, everything's on over here. Well done. Whatever you're doing.
I love the way he, like, the people go to, like, help his score. He's like, don't touch me. And he starts walking out on his own. That was a good episode.
Okay, guys.
That was rough.
So this might cause some static. Give me.
That's yes. The audio is gonna be a little messy for a moment.
Turn that one off.
When
Turn
he
this
brings
one
the
off. I'm
kid
turning
in
this
to
off
see, I
now.
was like, oh my god, that is terrible. Like, that is... When the guy brings his little daughter...
right.
It's just fine.
And he
Okay.
regards it as it.
Let's
What
go.
is
It's working!
Let's fucking go.
First time
You just activated my trap, Calvin.
Just do it the whole time. Everybody high five.
I got high five twice! No, I'm just kidding.
Very nice.
What would have been very funny is if you knocked this one over while the high fives were happening and I
And
hadn't
broken.
caught it and it had broken.
Premature celebration.
It just explodes like a Squidward moment in
Oh,
SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
So,
finish writing the little intro
Are you
thing.
sure
Hold
the
on.
audio is actually good? Have you checked the
Yeah.
bars and stuff?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Good.
We take those.
Thank you for
Right?
tuning into the Alex is Put on the Spot show. We'll see you again,
Sting.
hopefully never.
Immediately the next day.
Yeah. Well, then Powers will be put on the spot because he'll be sitting next to the microphone.
He'll have to go to the bathroom and he'll just be like, Alex, take over quick. And he'll be like, oh!
Some weird confluence of events will cause it to happen to you again tomorrow anyway.
We all just leave. You just start.
Oh my god. Oh.
Something's gone wrong. Everybody goes, stands up and walks out.
Wait,
Okay. First.
We are back in the Kingdom of Steam. Lighthouse rituals have turned into fisherman friend hangouts, but with horrible tentacles.
I don't know.
Yep,
Look,
that
I
is
just
about
need,
where we're at.
I
That
needed to
is-
write something, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
no.
happened.
That
I
is-
mean,
is
that
good.
does describe the situation.
A decent and horrible summation of what we've been
Okay.
doing. It's great.
So what was broken?
The audio.
My rigged up system for power passes DC power from one jack to the next, and then the jacks pass DC power through these Cat 5 cables into each of the microphones. So one of the
One of the
little
converters
plugs
busted.
pulled out off, so everything on this side of the this microphone lost
itself.
power. Yeah,
Weird.
so I had to go in and unscrew it,
Kinda like
put the wire
Christmas
back in,
lights.
screw the wire back down.
It's like Christmas lights, but with audio.
Yeah.
Allow me to rephrase. Our top-of-the-line audio system had a momentary failure due to a cascading issue that was quickly handled by our RT department.
Yeah. Artisanal microphones.
Only the
The
finest.
stream now owes us $5.
We expect
everybody.
payment by the end of the day.
You may notice funds already...
Withdrawn from your account. Oh my gosh.
Don't let that alarm
Directly
you.
from your
That's
wallet.
just a pending.
You just see soot next to people's like piggy
Okay.
banks. Like,
So,
Oh my god.
welcome
Like
back to
anime hackers kind of style. Oh yes.
welcome
hi.
back to Kingdom of Steam.
Choo-choo.
Last time, you annoyed a lighthouse keeper.
Yeah, he told you to
boy, did we.
straight up fuck off, and you
Um,
didn't.
Such foul language.
And then we didn't.
And then you
They
didn't.
did not care.
So we talked to the police.
Yeah, they had a little fun conversation with the cops. And
They told you to leave the lighthouse alone.
and then you
And
went.
then
We didn't.
yeah.
They did for a while. They didn't say how long.
That's fair. You didn't instantly go back. Technically, you
Just
left it
take a
alone.
couple hours off from this lighthouse, okay? Sure thing, off.
You guys snuck back at night. It's raining. You
You followed in a group of people wearing cloaks that were heading in.
We'll pick the locks.
Bartholomew had an invisible servant.
Oh,
to
that's
make
right.
them
To
enter easily.
undo the lock
Yes.
so that you guys went in.
That was pretty clutch.
And you snuck
lock
up
picking
the
your
stairs to witness the middle of some sort of weird ritual. Which before you even interrupted, I think, there were... Wait, did the tentacles come first? No, you interrupted and then the
The
tentacles
tentacles
came.
happened after the
That's how it
interruption.
occurs.
Yes.
He was
Horrible
interrupted
tentacles.
with a oil lamp to the face.
Yes,
That's right. I forgot about that.
There's
It
no
was a-
tieflings throwing fire.
It was a powerful opening salvo.
It was definitely a great.
Hey, you in the
beginning
ceremonial
here.
mask. Jump out.
Sometimes you enter with your intentions known.
The police officer's name is Lieutenant Dan Danfield.
That's
Danfield,
right.
that's right.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Lieutenant Dan Danfield.
I think we have that written down.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Also, I might not remember where, but
Anyway, chaos ensued. These tentacles have picked up and thrown about the majority of the cultists who are in here, except for the man in a wooden fish mask.
and by thrown around, you mean literally yeeted out of windows to their death.
Yes,
mostly.
or smashed
or
to their
Some
death.
of them are
into
smashed to
walls.
the floors and
Yes.
walls,
I
but
tried
many have gone out
saving a
the
couple
windows.
of them.
That
Yes.
did not pan
I
out.
told them they
though.
were stupid,
Yeah.
but then they died anyway, so
Yeah.
that proved my point.
I believe. Are you still frightened?
I don't think we are.
I think so.
I think you're frightened by the fish guy.
Yes.
There was a frightening
He's
that
not our
happened.
friend, though.
I had
that
also
has occurred. You did
There were
cast
3 people
frightened
who were
and frightened.
frightened, but 2
Okay.
people did not say yes.
scared but friends.
You can't
No,
move
he's-
closer to them.
I don't think Fuzzy's frightened.
Oh, yeah, but
he
you
made
made a save. You made a save. That makes sense.
Drogon and Mark.
did I ever make
Oh.
the save later?
I don't
I'm trying to remember what
think
happened.
you
I don't think I did.
did.
Okay, so we've got
Thankfully, I don't have much of a choice in the matter right now.
yes, we've
Yeah,
got
that is true. You're in the
a
grasp of
charmed fish person. Who you cast it like what 4 times?
You
I
cast charm
tried
with
Every
all
turn.
Of your spell
Every
slots.
turn.
I did everything I could.
You did use all of your turns. to
All
make
of
that
your
happen.
spell slots to charm, which, just to point out, charm was it called friend?
No.
What's
Charm
the-
person.
Charm
Charm
person.
person.
Charm person is not really a spell for combat. You actually get punished for using it in combat by giving the opponent you're casting it on an advantage. Like, and here you
Yeah.
are just going like, nah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. So
And
sheer
It's
finally,
for time at the
stubbornness.
casino.
you remembered the barbecue.
We
were at that barbecue together.
He was the barbecue
Um,
only moments ago.
Those 2 are Drogon and Rills, right? And
Yes.
the red discs underneath them represent being held up by one of the tentacles, I do believe.
Not gonna lie, I
Currently
took
in
a
the
bit of
grasp
that.
of the tentacles.
I remembered that from Rick and Morty, with the episode where they all total recall, where they all are invaded by parasites, and they're like, "Remember the barbecue?"
Oh, jeez.
No, shut up! Remembers the barbecue. And they're
That's
infested.
terrible.
Well, there you go.
Love it.
That's where we'll pick up. I don't have the initiative order anymore.
I do.
I
Oh.
figured you would.
Bartholomew. Trogan. Charles Ray. Fuzzy. Filament. Oh, wait.
The bad
Sorry,
guys
the bad
are
guys are after Fuzzy.
after Fuzzy. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you happen to have the numbers so I could put them in the track?
Oh, we don't.
That's all right. We don't have to do that.
I apologize. I'm gonna have to pull up.
Mark,
As long as we
Mark
make
19.
it so. Oh wow. Okay.
Drogan 18. Rills 17. Fuzzy 16. Bad guys 11. Kellerman 8. lying butts.
All right. Well, Bartholomew.
So, while my character sheet is loading, just like to discuss with the table really quick. Maybe as a segue. The hell am I doing?
What the hell am I doing?
I mean, I know I'm frightened. I can't really attack that guy with any spell except for Thunderwave.
You can, just with disadvantage.
Right.
That's
But,
how the Frank
I mean,
condition works?
like, do you guys have plans?
If-
Do I think I should be helping you over stopping this guy?
It would be nice to not be getting squeezed by a giant noodle.
Alright then, I figured that's where we were kind of going, so yeah, just wanted to validate that with my team. So, without further ado, I will, Okay. Do you... No. Okay. Shit. I really don't have any good spells for this. So I'm going to cast a second level Thunder Wave at the tentacle that's got Drogon. I'm gonna aim my cone for underneath Drogon.
Okay, so you're
Up
not hitting
into the
Drogon.
tentacle.
Right. So
Considering how close we are, you might be able to get 2.
Might be able to double up on your tentacle while
10. Yeah, they're 15 feet apart. If you place yourself right in between the two, you should be able to hit both with the cone.
okay. So yeah, I will do that, and I want to aim in such a way where I think Drogon's gonna be like whipped forward by like the push of the tentacle. If it
You
was
want Drogon to be forcibly moved towards
like
the center of the
safety.
room,
Yeah,
or
like towards safety as opposed to
Release
more tentacles.
forcibly.
yeah.
Okay. We'll
Okay.
have the
Alright.
tentacle make a saving throw against that. What's its
What's
save?
the DC? Yeah.
I believe my DC is a 12. Let me just
Is
check
it
that
one
again.
tentacle
It's a
that has
con save
grabbed
of 12.
both of us, or is it two different
It's,
tentacles?
it's
different
hard to tell,
tentacles.
but it is two. There's
Okay.
like a mass of tentacles
Horrifying. Thank you.
that is on the edge. It's either a 7 or a 19. Try again. Plus
What is that? Con save?
Yeah.
1.
I have a 12.
Is that? If
So-
it meets it, we made it, right?
Dealer
That means-
breaks all ties. So technically, you're saving. I think since I set the bar, you've met the
reached
bar.
it?
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
right,
it's
right,
meet or
unfortunately.
exceeds.
So
Yeah.
Pretty
you
sure.
take half of this damage. It's
Okay.
however you want to split 13,
13. Okay.
and you
Round.
obviously don't get pushed. But you know what? I'll yell to Drogon, "Dude, give me a rope or something!"
Do you mind having a rope or something?
What's that?
How much damage should you do?
Oh,
13. Half of 13.
Half of
yeah.
13.
However you guys want to split that. Either 7 or 6.
Rounding
Rounding up.
up usually, right?
Typically, it all rounds up.
Can you get a saving throw?
Well,
Yeah.
I get. Oh, do I get a
7.
saving throw against fright? You're saying?
7 damage.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
at the
should.
end of
Yeah, at
your
the end of
turn.
your turn, you can roll against it. What have you just done?
Oh.
you
You
just
rolled really
added
high,
to
right?
the wrong thing.
But I also think I have a minus on this, so I have to check. What save is it?
There's an easier way to do this, Calvin. Hold on.
It's a wisdom save against frightened.
Thanks. Let me see.
What are you doing?
Why can't I
I don't know what
undo?
the spell
Just
is.
undo what you did. There's an undo
Well,
button
they
right
gave
there.
me the frightened condition.
I can't undo your own stuff. There you go.
It doesn't necessarily
So
mean-
it's I got
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Shit.
What, you guys remember what the saving throw was?
it. I got it.
It was 12.
The saving
no,
throw.
for-
What's your charisma?
Oh, I can
For
tell
being
you.
frightened.
Oh,
for being frightened.
you need to
It
make
is
a DC 14 wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom. So I got a 16 because it's
Nice.
17 minus 1.
You are no longer afeard of this
You're
fish man, who is
unafraid.
also your friend now, sort of, kind of. It's definitely, but definitely.
What did I do? I don't know.
guy decided. This might be alright.
Well, I mean, he's pretty cool now.
Okay. So yeah,
Well, I'm
you do
same,
blast this thunder wave out. The tentacle writhes around. It's kind of like throwing Drogon around a bit, but not in the way that you want it as much.
Right.
Done with your turn? Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I made the saving throw, so probably just chill out where I'm at. And
Okay.
Try to keep fighting the save
You
throw.
can choose to move if you want to
Reals.
use your movement.
Right, but
Hey, Raven.
I need to be.
No,
close.
it's Drogon.
It's Drogon.
It's Drogon's turn. It is.
It's Drogon's turn.
We're at the top of the round.
There's no Bartholomew on the list yet.
Bartholomew's not on the list.
It's okay.
Mark was one.
Yep, right here.
Drogon.
That's why I was confused. Oh, okay, great. That's easy.
My bad. I should have.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. What do you want to do?
Drogon.
You are currently grappled.
I'm going to also attempt to do a thunder wave
Oh.
Into the tentacles.
into the tentacle,
Sort of-
hopefully towards Rill's side.
But you're avoiding
it-
rails?
Yes. That way it's like trying to blast me away, but also trying to hit that one and maybe have something happen. DC 13.
Oh.
That's a save.
That's a save. Yeah.
Well, it's still gonna.
Still do half damage again, right?
It's gonna. Wow.
Good wow or bad one?
It was maximum damage. It was gonna be a full 16.
Oh shit.
Oh, so it's 8 now.
Yeah.
The tentacles are like starting to get drippy and gross.
Yeah. Yeah, you're slowly wearing them out here.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna do my shield thingy.
Shield thingy. Oh, the HP sheet? HP sheet?
Yeah, the 10 HP thingy.
Okay. Now it's
All right,
Will's
now, well, Drogon actually gets to make their
What's that say?
scaredy check as well.
Everybody within 10 feet of me gets 9 temp HP.
And you can make your scaredy check again. Wisdom DC 13.
check.
Scaredy check. Scaredy check.
I
No.
rolled a 6 on the die.
That is the, yeah. No. That fish man,
I definitely don't have a plus
that-
wisdom high enough to fix that.
smoldering mask.
What do you want to do?
No.
Hey, Raven.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to try and help me escape from this giant tentacle before I get squished to death or thrown out a window?
By, do I want to? You mean I have to, right? Then yes.
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 All right, tickle it or something. I'm gonna try and break free. I'm just trying
Help
to
action.
get
Advantage.
Yeah, the help action.
Help action.
And what is it? Is it a strength or a dexterity? Can you choose when you're trying to escape?
Yes.
That's usually that's based on
Because
your
my
class.
dex is way better than my strength.
DC.
If I'm trying to
Yeah,
wiggle out.
15. No, it's grapple. Escape DC was
Based on
this.
athletics
Grapple
or
is
Yeah.
or dex.
It's a condition. It's a condition. Also, it's a.
Yeah. Thunderwave would have gotten you out of the grapple as well,
Yeah.
but you saved each time, so.
So can I use dex instead of strength? Was the question.
Yeah.
I
trying to
believe
wiggle
so.
out.
Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
Because that's the difference between a +2 or a -1.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Rolls
You also
is
have
not
advantage.
strong.
'cause-
Oh hell yeah! 21.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah. So what happens? How do you get out of there exactly?
Actually, I almost like picture a thing where it's like she just like adjusts like one piece of jewelry or something, or like snaps something off and like slips out, like as she's wiggling and worming.
Cool. Yeah. So you drop back down onto the floor. Just do something else. Anything?
That's your main action. You have a bonus action potentially.
You know what? As my bonus action, I'm gonna hex one of the tentacles, the one that I just escaped from.
Okay. Next
Used
is
all my spell slots.
Lizzie Hobbs.
Okay. I've been thinking a lot about this, what to do from here. I was just like I'm a dog chasing the ice cream truck, and now I'm sitting here with the tire in my mouth, and I'm going, what do I do? So I was thinking about maybe doing suggestion, because I do have one spell slot left.
Oh, you do?
I spelled on my first spell slots.
Ah, okay.
But I have one spell slot left, and the only thing I could do is maybe suggestion, because now that we're charmed and we're friendly, but we still can't speak to each other, I'm not sure what to do.
What are you intending to do with suggestion?
Tell him that we are basically now that we are his friends, his allies, and he has to be alongside us, trying to resolve this mystery that we're trying to
that he is here to help us to solve this mystery. What happened to my body? All these things. He's now our companion. He's on the team. He's on Team Fuzzy.
Okay, this is concentration,
Okay.
so you're gonna have
You
to
would
drop
have to drop
charm
the
to try
charm
this.
to do this. If charm is also a concentration.
Charm is not. I just checked.
Oh, is it not?
Okay, that's good. I mean, it's just a 1 minute
Oh, okay.
long, like,
Well, then
thing.
go for it. It's a save, right?
Yeah.
So it says you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you see within range.
That can hear and understand you.
That can hear and understand you. So that's one. Well, I just wanted to bring that up to you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask,
probably
like,
can, because
we're
they
now
deal with
charmed.
people, right?
But how much can he understand me? I know that we can't understand him.
The suggestion must be worded in a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Can't make it stab itself, etc. Wisdom save on a failed. So the course of action described to the best of its ability. Up to 8 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Just
do
give it a
this.
shot. Screw it.
What do you want to suggest?
Don't you understand that we need... Thank you for hearing my calls and realizing that we are friends. From here on, aside from just being friendly to us, can you help us in any way possible to be safe and find out what is going wrong here? What mystery we're trying to unravel. We need your help.
Okay. Just a general help kind of suggestion.
Join the team, buddy.
Help us out. Maybe let's start with these giant tentacles.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the save?
13.
DC 13.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Laugh my ass off if he fails.
Yeah, right?
I need you to take this spaceship and fly it as far away as
What's
you can.
the
Oh my gosh. Sorry, wrong episode.
No. Yeah, he fails this save.
Awesome.
Hey guys, look, I found a new friend. That bad guy turns out not so bad.
No, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
just curious.
I'm quite the socialite.
Just so you know, that was a benevolent DM action because his thinking was you had just made them friendly towards you, so we rolled with disadvantage, which is not rules as written.
I was thinking that might be a good move. That's a really great shot. That's the sign of a great DM.
That's right,
In
yeah.
my opinion.
When you do things that work out to my advantage, that's always always really good.
Chef kiss right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just like, you can see kind of like, he's kind of like a little dazed at this point, and he just kind of is like moving back and forth.
It is our turn next.
And yet,
Was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
Well, now that that's occurred, I mean, like, that we're, like,
yeah.
so he's aware, and, like,
I'm just like, and I point like, our friends.
And he goes, "Oh, da da,
Stop them. We must save them.
Then
I really need to catch comprehend languages.
And he just goes over and he moves over here and pulls something out of the
This basket that's sitting there.
this ritual stuff that's set around here, and he pulls out. It's under a cloth, and he pulls it off, and it's a mermaid.
Another one of those mermaid doll things.
And he goes over to you. He goes, "Just get him all dark."
Thank you.
Lock.
everyone, like,
Log.
Really should have comprehend languages on myself, but I'm all out of slots.
I went for broke.
For what?
I'm still kind of stunned at, like, any of this worked out.
Any of it worked, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's what happens when it gets closer to, like, the end of the night, and I'm like, sweet.
Okay.
So now I have this mermaid in my hand. Do I recognize it? Like, is it like?
It looks exactly like the other ones that you've seen that are ritual, pieced together from pieces of fish and like land creatures and things like that, bones stitched together.
Can I do anything still now? Because we are in combat still. I don't think I'm out of time. But I do.
You've probably spent about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Suggestions in
I'm
action.
gonna assume he thinks it's like a one. I'm just gonna be like,
Freeze, tentacles!
just to try it.
Great.
Freeze,
Great.
tentacles.
So.
10 tickles all around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hello.
Oh, great. That's fantastic.
Oh, good.
This tentacle comes down through, just as he hands you this thing, whips around the fishman, and he goes, ah!
Yes, he moved in for the guild.
Oh.
You know what?
Shoot him.
The moratorium's over.
This one, got your name on it.
That was the saddest fire in the world. Watch out. See? I can't.
Any more puns
not
like
what
that,
I'm
I'm gonna
eating.
start throwing dice.
Get a little slingshot.
No, yeah, I
hope you guys at home saw that terrible shot. That was hilarious.
Get into formation just to survive it.
I don't think they got to see the wall, but it was very high. It was a high shot. What are you looking for? What are we doing?
So we just lost our buddy.
Well, he's up in being
He's
grappled,
just been grabbed by a
just
tentacle.
like
It's just
like they
very
are.
funny timing.
He's being held by the tentacle.
Almost comedic.
Sometimes
All
the
that
dice
time
gods
trying to
have a
make a
sense of
friend.
humor.
And it smashes him against the side of the wall. He's barely conscious. He's just going, ah,
He died
He's
being on the right
still
side of things, at
alive.
least.
Oh, jeez. He is still alive,
Yep,
but just barely.
just barely.
He's still charmed? Yeah, he's still.
Yep. There's just writhing tentacles all over the place.
Yeah.
And
If anything, this makes it more believable that we're
No,
on-
wait. It is
that he's
charmed
on
by
our
you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
side. We
Well, the
believe-
tentacles
do
are not
anything.
our
the tentacles
companions.
are not your companions, so you're safe. You're fine. You gotta make a few more rolls to pick
Yeah.
who gets
I'm gonna
targeted.
treat him more as a friend.
No, buddy, we just met.
Does a
Thoughts on you.
15 hit your AC?
Exactly. Wait. I could shield. Shield.
Great. The tentacle just like whips you towards the ground, tries to smash you against it. Yeah, there's this, and he bounces off the ground without taking damage. Awesome.
Should we roll for another one?
Yeah. Oh no! 1, 2, 3. That's already there.
Okay, I'll
So
reroll.
reroll.
Really
tell
wants
something
you,
about
right?
The elder later.
The other one that just had Rills goes after
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
No.
Bartholomew, look out!
16.
I think that is gonna just meet the AC of Bartholomew Jenkins.
Please be a little bit hurt. Ah, shit. Yeah.
Is it 16?
No, that's 16.
Yeah.
Oh, oof.
That's what I had written down.
Yeah. I believe I can die. Woo.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled this time.
Hey, on the plus side, that was all the temp HP.
I mean,
Oh,
true.
yeah, temp
It would
HP,
eat up your
yeah.
temp HP, not your HP.
Wait, did it get bumped up to 9
Yep.
Yeah.
at one point? Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah.
It's been rolling good.
I
No, this
still
is
had
all
it
going
at
with quite a
7.
theme for my weekend, actually, because my daughter was just in a theater camp thing, and they did The Little Mermaid Junior.
Oh,
So I had to hear Under
had a
the
very
Sea like
fishy.
two showings. Hooray.
Oh boy.
That was awesome.
Rills, another one coming back down for you.
Oh, but what if you didn't?
Ooh, that's gonna be a hit. That's for sure a hit. 19 on the die.
Oh yeah. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
I
feel like I got 25 or
I'm gonna be
something.
really happy about these temp HP in a second.
You're taking 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's all temp HP, right?
And-
It leaves me with 1 temp HP.
You are
Yeah.
also grappled again.
Boo! Hiss! I just escaped.
All right. Is that all the tentacles completely
Yep, that's it.
wrapped up?
We're
Yep.
moving on to
the fishman has
Dolman.
been grappled. We're good to go.
What's in this room?
Not a lot. There's this big thing that you're on here, this like pedestal. There's little stairs going up to it. There's that basket that he got stuff out of. There's some other like implements of weird coral and fishy things. There's a book, big leather bound, scaly actually book. But mostly it's bare, and it looks like this is like a room left for ritual stuff.
How is it lit?
There's electricity in here. I
Yeah.
want to shoot you for that. There's electricity in here that is powering the lantern that's up top. There's some sort of steam engine like in the.
Is there a wire to that light?
Give me an investigation check.
I don't think it'd be out in the open.
There's lanterns. There's like
shit into the walls back there.
4 lanterns in this room. Yeah.
Ah, balls. 9.
Yeah, you're not sure exactly where it is. This.
Some of it's obscured by tentacle. Some of it's obscured by just the light itself, casting funny shadows and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack a tentacle then, without other options.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, baby. 23.
That's a
Hit,
hit. That's
yeah.
very much
The
a
old
hit.
hand axe. Oh, for minimum damage, 5.
Okay.
And
Oh.
then-
Oh. Well. I mean, look at this.
5 and no.
Yeah.
There is a lot of gross juice coming out of this tentacle. These things are, and you see when you hit this one this time, all 3 of the rest of them also just kind of do this little.
They all kind of retract.
Yeah, a little,
bit.
just a little bit. They're pulling back.
Oh.
Is this the master noodle?
Unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for
18.
it. That's a hit. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Oh wow.
So it's like, and I see that. Oh! Just grab it. Snap it.
There's this wail from outside the lighthouse. This horrible,
Oh, like this octopus.
I thought you
horrible
thought it was a
sound.
whale. I'm imagining. Like,
Surprised you didn't go sucker
This
punch.
this sound. This thing is. It sounds like no animal that you've ever heard before. It is like it's coming from everywhere. Like it's coming from the ocean itself. And this thing slithers back out the window. The other ones drop.
Everyone gets dropped in the
yeah.
tentacles, just slither away and
They
everything.
retract out the windows. You're out of combat.
We should really get hazard pay.
The fishman's conscious. Yeah.
Yeah, it drops the man in the fish mask. And he's just like.
We still don't understand a word he's saying, correct?
Okay.
Hey, Fuzzy, you think, I think you could, as a friendly gesture, put these nice shiny bracelets on our fishman friend here, so we can bring him back to me on a nice boss.
Yeah, I'll be like, and so I'm gonna walk up to be like, hey, these are important. Like, and I gesture to my hands like that.
Yeah, I thought so.
I made a friend and I can't say anything about it. He understands me though.
Yeah,
He understands now. Like now, he's like, I'm like, we need your help, but the only way to do that is if you put these bracelets on.
Oh, and he just points at the book. Jota.
Okay, I'll look at the book. So I go get the book. I'm like, the book?
Oh,
Okay, hey guys. Can any of you comprehend languages that have spell slots?
and he tries to take the book from you.
Yeah, so read it.
And you see, it's in English.
Oh, thank
Or
you.
not English,
In
common.
Yeah.
And he's just pointing out like pages
Of the
like,
page.
and it shows the like the today's date and a name of a family. We can make that up to be anything, and it has the like a little symbol that looks like a mermaid next to it.
Is what?
A symbol that looks like a mermaid next to the day. And
I'm
you
gonna
see-
hold my mermaid thing like.
Ba 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 ba. Really?
Well, he
That's
doesn't
what
understand what I'm saying.
Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, our wizard.
Little racist. Against a race that doesn't exist, so forgive it.
Racist against fishmen.
It's a fine line, people.
Oh my goodness.
So
So I
yeah,
put the wand to the page.
yeah.
What does he say? He's like, yeah, that's the right thing. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
indicating,
yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay, so this wand has to do
No,
with
not a
this.
want.
This statue of the mermaid is associated with this on the page?
Taxidermied monstrosity.
Is there anything inside of this place, this lighthouse, that has other things we should have for the rest, like for our investigation?
He stops and he thinks. And he goes, and you can see like blood come down from the bottom of the mask.
Bummer, man, bummer.
I wish I had one more spell slot. Wait, maybe I got something in here. Guys, I understand how much effort I put into trying to get this guy to be our friend, okay? It's just very difficult.
Can you... I take my manacles back. Can you just suggest maybe he puts his hand behind his back for a moment?
Hey. That's okay, yeah. Hey, would you mind just putting your hands behind your back for a second? I just want to take a look at something.
Good dog.
Just a tip, just like that. Look outside that window. Look out that window. Perfect.
And I like slap the cuffs out.
You're like, sorry, I didn't mean to trick you. But that's not a trick. It's for your own safety. It's the safety of all of us. Trust me.
I don't know.
Don't worry.
Do this.
Now walk out this window. Tell me a little more about the situation.
Sorry, that was a Braveheart reference, but
Is he?
no,
All right, so like, okay, look, it's just so that it's for your safety. Trust me, it's fine.
He's really angry and he's just like thrashing against this thing.
All right, I think at this point he might like start being uncharmed because we're kind of doing him some harm, perhaps. Or...
Not technically.
No.
The suggestion is to help you out, and he does consider you a friend. You haven't hurt him.
He doesn't consider them friends anymore.
No.
No.
So that
He just wants. He's just compelled
to help him out.
To help him.
Yeah. So he's upset.
Okay.
What's the best thing we can do from this point on to continue our investigation?
Oh,
that's freaking great.
Let's get him back to his lordship and perhaps somebody...
Go with that.
Dagon, dash door.
Dagon. Yeah, cool. Okay.
All right, let's get this fella out of here.
Yeah, come on with us, buddy. We're gonna go. Sounds great. Let's go.
And so like it would just like start escorting him out of the thing.
What's that? Oh yeah, we should look around this place for runes.
Okay.
Like any type of infernal runes or anything related to. We've been studying this Dagon.
Yeah.
business.
We should
now
now
that the scene is calm, yeah, starting with the circle and then like.
Yeah, give me investigation.
So I'm gonna look over to our buddy and just explain to him like,
You were possessed by a terrible demon, and we just need these on you in case you transition again.
Could I argue that Raven is helping me with my investigation, and as such I have.
Why not?
Yes, having a familiar is good.
Help us look around and figure out if any of these symbols mean something. Sounds
Plus
good.
3.
Help my dear friend here.
Oof. Well, I'm glad it's not the nat 1.
Oh.
It's 10 altogether.
Okay. Yeah.
It was a 1 and a 7 though. It was scary looking for a second. No,
the 7
that
looks
one's
like
a
a
7.
1.
Yeah, I know.
See, there's scrawled writing kind of bits of things here and there. There's like a little bit of a
scratchings on the floor.
scratching on the floor, but none of it strikes you as infernal.
Okay. Sure.
does it match any of the stuff that he was pointing at us?
Hey,
in the
does
book?
any of y'all want to look around? I was
Give me
studying
investigation.
this summoning circle and stuff, but we should really investigate this place.
Can I do a history check to compare it to what I remember the other circle looking like?
Yes, please.
Oh my god, I rolled a 9. Even with a +5.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's gotta be somewhere.
I'm probably standing on top of it right now.
Are you keeping the book with you?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gave me the book. I have the book on me.
17.
Okay.
17. There we go.
Yeah, there's a very similar markings into the. It looks like it. That like maybe when they built the lighthouse, these markings were already here, and they've been here for a long time, so they've kind of faded.
It's all worn.
So it was like made, carved in, pre-existing, and then it's been weathered over time.
Yeah.
And they definitely look like they're of like a similar origin to the ones that you found under the sewers. They have like they feel cohesive.
Yep. What do you guys want to do?
I have next to nothing that's really helpful for the situation again. I get, or my bad. I have next to nothing that's really helpful for the situation at hand. So I guess I'll just like kind of run around the top floor and just.
You also have your invisible servant still.
Right.
I don't know if that's helpful at all, but
Not at the moment.
Do you want to do an investigation?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Check
run around the top and see if like there's anything that looks like it could be
give me an
useful.
investigation roll.
when you say top, you mean the area where the light is and everything, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
tippity
like
top
where
of
the
the lighthouse?
ritual basically happened. Like, there's got to be something useful nearby.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
$19.
19.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Okay, so what you see is the standard gorgeous, like mirrored array of an old-fashioned lighthouse. It's got this big luminescent bulb. There's like a little table and a chair and a basket. And it's a pretty big basket, probably for like keeping like a big blanket and like a couple other little things in. And you see 2 legs sticking out of it.
What kind of legs?
Human legs.
Valid question considering the current audience that we have here. Like, do they have toes on these legs?
Well, yeah, I guess tell me more about these legs. Are they little kid legs, or like are they just like some dudes like just hairy legs?
The legs on the feet of the legs, because that is generally where feet are kept. There are very old, worn like workers' shoes.
Yeah,
this is probably the old guy.
Cantankerous old douchebag.
Old dude.
Oh,
telling
so
us
yeah,
that
like
info.
okay, I'll get closer and just kind of confirm my suspicions that it's Old Man Jenkins and
You gonna open the basket?
yeah.
Oh,
he's
he's alive.
sleeping. Somehow he slept through this entire fucking thing.
Well, I'll be dipped.
It was.
Yep. Horrible snoring.
That was hard to do, and I regret doing it.
I like kind of poke the guy in the chest, like, dude.
Oh yeah, he's not waking up.
Does he look drugged? I guess
Give
another
me a
investigation.
medicine check.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, not bad. You're looking at double digits. Could be something. If I'm not an idiot, which unfortunately I am. 12.
Yeah, I mean that's very possible. Very possible, given how much he smacked him around. So.
You do notice that there's because there's a table with a chair. There is like a mug of something, but it's only been drunk a little bit.
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah.
Alkene powder. There's no scent.
Yeah, it smells like some sort of tea.
Okay.
I bet he'll probably be fine. We should just leave him there.
Those are safe for us. Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like, but I don't know. Do we just like go to bed or something? Like, I guess I'll go to pick up the basket. Like, is he heavy?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He's
okay.
a full human. He's
definitely
definitely
really heavy.
Okay. Hey, Drogden, you feeling good enough to help pick up the other end of this basket?
One moment, I'm busy.
I'm the dwarf that's the most all around here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you want to help me with this basket?
Not really. Fuck him.
That's what I'm saying. He sucks.
I mean, at this point, I'm just saying, like, it'd be nice to have him out of the way.
He's pretty out of the way as he
Out
is.
the window? Or? No.
What do you want to do?
Wow.
I'd like to do
Nobody wants to help you with
a history
I
check on the stone itself
Oh, okay.
to gauge an idea of when this lighthouse was built.
Okay.
History or stone cutting? Are you using stone cutting?
Well, yeah, I mean, stone cutting just gives me a double proficiency in history. So yes, no.
You know twice as much about rocks.
18.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm so smart.
Yeah. So this place is it. You're seeing that obviously this stone is kind of the same material as the cliff face.
As the what?
As the cliff face that it's sitting on.
The
So they
outcropping
built
of rock.
this. They carved these out of this the rock here that you guys inspected earlier to build this lighthouse out of. So you are literally inside what is part of the cliff.
The carving outdates the age of the lighthouse, if that clarifies.
Does it at all coincide roughly with the time of the Great Flooding?
Yeah.
How does that?
So we found the site.
Yeah.
I'd like to just also kind of bring over the place.
This is. Notice what he pointed out in the book that he just gave me, like the date and the people, the family name here. Maybe there's a correlation. Great, yeah.
He
He probably wants us to find that
Thank you
family
so
and
much.
sacrifice them bloodily.
Did he point out any of the specific rituals?
Well, he just pointed this page. I don't know what he's saying. I'm sorry. I really spent a lot of
Well, I
effort.
don't know if he pointed to the page that ritual's on.
He pointed at this page, right? This is the page. That's what he said. Here, take a look at this thing that he gave me, too.
We've seen a few of those now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, he gave us another one. It's pretty cool, I guess. I'll take it back. You don't want it.
You still have yours.
Aye.
Well, let's compare them.
I'm sorry.
Pop it out.
Yeah, here. Look, see, mine's bigger. Mine looks a lot cooler than yours.
So there is something different about the other one. It looks.
When you say the other one, you mean the one
Okay,
that
so
Drogon just
let me-
pulled
I
out,
will-
or the?
I
I just
will
want you to
explain.
clarify. Yeah.
Drogon's looks old. It is. It's like it's been used for a long time. This one looks fresh. Some
Right,
parts
yeah.
are is just very recently put together.
Wait a second. Maybe they just made this. Maybe they do this with every ritual. Maybe there's one for every time they run this ritual. I don't know. It's in this book, but I'm just too tired to read it. I need to take at least a short rest.
The book is in common, Mike. The book is in common. You
Oh.
can't actually read it.
Oh,
If
that's
you'd like
right.
to make
This
like
page
a roll.
read fine.
Would you? I mean,
I love the idea of this incredibly
fuzzy.
intelligent wizard
I'm too
I
tired
listening,
to read.
listening to Fishman, and that convinces him he can't read common anymore.
the madness is spread.
It's been a long
Would you
day.
like,
But yeah.
to make an intelligence roll of some sort?
Yeah,
I
give me
think,
an
like,
investigation check.
Probably-
check on the book.
Another investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will give him help looking through the book. to try to
Fantastic.
figure it out.
You have advantage.
Yeah, roll twice. 2 d20s.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Let's go!
All right.
All right, I'll try again. Whoa, I can read comics.
So you're like, okay, I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna take a look in here and get
You
a really good
rifling
idea.
through the pages.
Before you rifle through the pages,
Oh.
before you even do anything, there's a name that pops out. There's a list of family names going up, and you see Lightswift, and it's marked for about the time that Ulu Lightswift started, or the maid reported Ulu Lightswift was converting into fishiness.
Is there a little mermaid?
There's a
Everybody got
little
that?
mermaid symbol at that
Good.
spot too.
Huh. So I guess that could. I mean, so we have a great deal of clues here in terms of correlation. We should go see this Lightswift person and see.
We've already met her. She's rather worse for wear.
Right.
Is
It's
there-
like now we have this symbol with the stick, the mermaid thing, and he's pointing to things. So she's clearly under some sort of ritual, and he's probably a part of it.
Is there anything in there how to undo the ritual?
That's right. I can read it again.
Yeah. So
There's
you net 20'd. So you pull through and you see some there towards the beginning of the book there are more details about how to do the ritual, but a lot of that is in it's
Not
like
in
runes. It's not in
Yeah.
common. It's in some. There's like sketches and things like that. Give me an Arcana check.
I'll help him with that.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
That's with advantage. You rolled twice.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's not entirely clear exactly what's going on. You do know that looking through this, it looks like that the mermaids being made are part of this ritual, for sure. There's instructions about how to make them visually, but exactly what it does and what the purpose of it
And how to make it
is
stop.
not
Unclear.
Not clear.
Okay. Well, we all know now that this is some process of creating mermaids. Why? Can't really be sure. I'm really tired right now. But that being said, while some of the stuff is in common, some of this stuff is in some of these other languages. It's all kind of mixed up. Either way, we now have these symbols, and they seem to correlate with the creation of mermaids. Clearly, they're trying to do whoever these people. Wait, if only I could speak his language.
So not just the Light Swifts, but it's the Light Swift family. The Ulu isn't mentioned here. It's just
the last name.
the Light Swifts.
Yeah.
I had a theory. Can't remember what the hell it was though.
We should kill them.
Something
Wait, I'm sorry,
about
I didn't mean that.
this might be the time because we found the thing where the two families diverged, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then with this marriage, it's like the tree's going to
Reconnect, so this might be the time of whatever nefarious plot or ancient ritual or prophecy to come to fruition, because Ulu will turn into a sea monster and absorb.
Well, judging by the date, that's taking could be saying when the fishification begins.
That's quite a technical term. Fishification.
Would you like to come up with one?
Mermaidification.
I'll take it.
Murification. Murification. No, never mind. Sorry, that's some totally different. So yeah, we know that this family's involved. We have it correlating. Maybe we can bring this to them and say, what is up with this? Guys, this is what, because someone sent us on a mission to unravel this mystery. We now have more information. They might be able to help us.
Well, we've kind of taken this upon ourselves, and I don't think walking up to a noble family and being like, "What are you doing?" is the best way to get their attention.
I still think the first thing we ought to do is have our new guest escorted to his lordship.
Thank you.
That's a great. We will treat you with the utmost respect. We will help you. Come with us.
There's still blood coming out from underneath this.
We will get you help to help you heal.
Take the mask. Tell him to take the mask. Oh, wait. Tell him. Ask him if you could take his mask off.
Do you mind if I take your mask off?
Dig on.
Yes, dig on. It's like repeating words back at him. There you go, buddy.
Oh yeah, you take that off. There's a fish face under there. This guy is heavily converted over to.
We should
Fishman.
probably make him wear a cloak with the hood up if we're gonna be walking about.
Do you want to
Yeah,
He's
but
real
I
beat up.
to look for what's causing the blood.
Oi,
Yeah, it's just coming out of his mouth. He's got smacked
Internal
around by the.
bleeding.
Yeah.
ask him if he's in this book.
Are you in this book, buddy?
Well, gosh, good idea.
Yeah. Oh, gosh,
Could you nod to say yes?
Just yes or no, because we're having a hard time understanding you, buddy.
Tobola, dig on, ula chara. He goes into ochara.
He has his hands.
I love horchata.
You're spilling a lot of blood. Somebody do something about that. It's
I'm
I
all
don't think
last last
any of
book.
us are healers.
a fish head. It's bleeding. I mean, it's God.
I think that's kind of derogatory to call
Yeah,
him
there's
like
definitely a smell that as soon as you take the mask off, there's this like.
I mean,
that. Would you feel better if we put the mask back on? Yes or no? Just go yes or no.
Uda.
Oh God, this is not helping at all. Come on, we're gonna help you out, buddy. Yep, we're gonna pick you up. Oh God, no! Ah, dude, he's our friend for now, and he might have. You're our friend forever. Come on, let's go.
Actually, another thing I want to try doing real quick. I want to compare the mermaid statue thing I have to the one that we just got.
Yeah.
I know this one looks older, but I want to see if there's anything else different about
What do you mean?
Like, you know, whenever something's like a knockoff, it's clearly just kind of like, I mean, it looks like it, but it's not. It's missing that something.
Like the grade
Versus-
of material or craftsmanship.
That or like
This is wish.com.
like this one's
Basically.
got something
Alibaba
special
bullshit.
about it, some other little meticulous something or other.
Like getting a doll that says Transformers.
Transformers.
I don't think there's anything.
Birds.
It's of a. I think you know that this is like. I mean, this is very like human made, and the stuff that you saw below city, that stuff was.
Alien, basically.
Yeah, that felt wrong. That's the
Do
big
they
difference.
both feel human-made?
With
Or
the
does one of them
mermaids?
feel extra raw?
No, the underground stuff is extra wrong. This is.
Where? What are you?
What are you
you're
talking
saying
about?
underground stuff. They're talking about the two
the
mermaid
statues.
dolls.
Oh, the 2 mermaid dolls. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
places.
No.
They look very the same.
Okay.
They're very the same.
Alright.
Besides one being much older.
Full cult seal of approval. Genuine cult made.
Let's put them both in this bag here. Hold them as evidence.
Evidence for what?
This?
You do also have 2 more that you purchased from the strange item shop.
I know. We should put them all together. Have the evidence. Maybe his lordship can figure out something.
I'm gonna put mine back.
Yeah. Okay.
You're just putting yours back.
he just puts his back in his inventory.
What do you want to do with yours, Mike? The old
I'm
woman is asking.
gonna have to keep the book. The book that I had that he gave me is.
But the
Yeah.
mermaid,
What about the mermaid? Are you
Oh yeah,
Hold
for
on.
sure.
he wants you to give it to him.
Make a. Should he?
I don't really
do
care
it?
about you. I was just trying to get his away from him.
Don't worry, I'll
I'm
hold
worried
on
about
to it for
it.
now, just in case.
You found a whole pile of them down in the
No,
sewers
I'm
there.
gonna look.
Left them.
I'm gonna look sincerely and just say like, look,
Cause it's dirty. He gave it to me, so for the time being, let's just assume he might have done something that means it's mine now. Just in case. We don't know if it's cursed.
Yeah.
What if it's like, it needs to be given, and if it's taken, we don't know. All I'm saying is there's a lot of unknowns in this. I'll just hold on to it. What's the big deal? Don't you trust me?
Do you feel compelled to hold on to it?
do I?
Give me an insight check.
Come on, 18.
Nah.
No, I don't feel compelled. I just think it's a good idea. I mean,
Right.
someone gives you a gift, you don't just give it away.
You're being a weird, superstitious ninny.
Oh yeah, superstition.
Hey, don't be
There's
mean.
no place for that here.
I mean, to his credit, we are in a weird kind of superstitious like place. Yeah, let's get going with Fish Friend here, and maybe get him in a nice little tank. Maybe he feels better there.
Or maybe just like in a small room where the lock's only on one side.
Fish Friend, what do you think?
Give him a nice blanket of rice.
Would you feel better in some water, maybe? Would that help you heal?
I think you mean a bed rest, but yeah.
Okay, come on, let's go find a place to like.
Strap him up.
So wait, what action are you guys taking right now? Are you leaving the lighthouse? Are you?
Yeah, aren't we going back
Yeah,
to Lord
probably
Quinn?
the lighthouse also because I think somebody did something with the light to try and get people's attention.
And we're trying to keep a low profile.
Didn't somebody turn off the light or something?
Yeah, you're unseen servant. You're a lighter.
You set your unseen servant up there to do something.
Because I remember making jokes about there being a boat crash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
We should probably turn that back on.
Yeah, Jim, do that.
Yeah,
Your
because the
unseen
light goes back
servant's name
on.
is Jim.
Yeah.
No, fair.
For right now, his name is Jim. I'll find him.
Okay, that happens.
What about the keeper?
You can sleep it off.
He's sleeping. He's fine.
I mean, yeah, like I figured, just put the basket in his bed and peace on out of here.
He's
He's sleeping in the basket. You just put the basket on the bed with him just kind of.
I think we should leave him right exactly where he is because screw him.
You make an excellent point.
Thank you.
You're What better place for a basket case than in a basket?
Too upset to shoot you for that one.
All right, so we're going to lead him out. Not the
After
the fish priest. We're going to lead him out of here.
after we put some kind of
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he's already got
on
his
top.
culty robe thing, so you just kind of switch that shut.
All right.
A little too tight.
Non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I'm definitely picturing like the whole time we're walking, we're just like, nope, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, it is
Let's go.
raining back outside, but you're going to go down to where you hid the carriage.
Is there any sign of the tentacles or whatever was attached to them?
No.
How about the bodies of the other cultists? Are they
Yeah.
strewn about out here?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to contact.
Should
Some,
we,
what one? There's one at least. Some of them were thrown into the ocean.
should we do something about that?
Check to make sure they're dead. I mean, let me rephrase that. See if they're still alive.
Yeah. I mean, either way.
I'm good with that either way,
Not much
honestly.
we can do about it.
I said I'm good with that either way.
Yeah. Do you want to go and check it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're dead.
Oh, I don't think one's leg is supposed to go through one's skull.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Should we
Some dirt in it or something.
do anything about the body? Is what I'm wondering.
Well, I think we informed the constables.
And then make a run for it.
Should we hide fishy before we inform them?
Oh, no. I mean, what are they? We're going to make an anonymous tip. Mass suicides to the lake house.
Mass suicide to the lighthouse.
Tentacles did terrible things.
And I'm thinking we can make an extra point if we contact that newspaper.
What the
scrutinizer?
scrutinizer?
Like, how much do you think they'd pay for a picture of our friend here?
That's a good point.
Okay.
I can respect a dwarf going for a bit of coin.
Do we own a camera?
No, this is one of the big flash pop things.
Yeah.
We had a discussion about it because you wanted a picture of something on the train. Someone else on the train.
Somebody else on the
has
train
a
had
camera,
a camera.
but you don't. No.
Yeah. And it's something you like set up.
Yeah, it's not a easily portable thing so much. It's more of a.
I don't know, that's kind of.
No,
Yeah?
the scrutinizer definitely has cameras.
Scrutinizer.
Do
would
you
have
want to take a quick detour to the scrutinizer on our way over to Lower Quinn? It is on the way, isn't it?
Everything.
Everything
Many
is
things
on
are
the
on the
way.
way to from the beach to the station. Yeah.
Anything can be
everything.
on the way if you
I
make a
mean,
big enough circle.
The truth is out there. The people deserve to know, and we deserve to get paid. I mean, it's our obligation and our duty to help people understand these.
We're on vacation.
We are on vacation.
Maybe let's send a page to meet us right before we get to Quinn's. I don't want his lordship implicated in this. And he just pops up, takes one of those, takes a picture.
Okay. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to go to the scrutinizer and say that you've got to meet somebody someplace, or do you want how do you want to go about acquiring this
Gesundheit.
interaction?
I feel like it'd be easier to just take the fishman to the scrutinizer.
Yeah.
And then, not show our emblem, just kind of
Hide out. Okay.
Everybody tucks their emblems in
Yeah.
simultaneously.
I put a fake mustache on.
Now, none of you look
Rules
like.
who has a disguise kit. It was like, finally.
There's only one of you that looks like a human being, and this is a human city.
Yes.
So we stick out a little bit.
You stick out a bit,
Quite a bit.
especially when you're not near the station. Station has all
Right,
kinds
where
of
there's
people.
a little more of a colorful.
And then if there's a
That
whole
makes
group of
sense.
us,
We
too.
found it. What time? It's night. It's probably no pages around.
early morning, like no light out at all. It's
Uh,
probably like 3 a.m.
And
something like that.
at a newspaper, there's definitely somebody there.
Yeah, but a page. We're looking for a runner, a messenger.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you probably
Yeah, no.
won't find one.
Not until.
Perhaps
Not
I should
even
have
the one
mentioned-
you gave a gold to.
I've prestidigitated
Oh,
all of us, including our fish friend, though, because I do have that as a cantrip, so I've cleaned this all up. We all
Okay.
look presentable.
Nice.
All right.
Sweet.
Can you do something about the smell?
It's prestidigitation, of course. This guy smells like flowers now. It's when he grits his breath. Now all I see is like a fish head. Like,
Yeah.
All right,
That's
so we
kinda
wait
what it
around
looks
here a
like.
little
Should've
bit.
kept
We
the
flag
mask on.
somebody down. They get their pictures. The story can be in the morning edition. We get our money.
Wait, what did the mask look like, by the way, that he was wearing again?
It's a wooden fish mask.
Just
We still have.
They went from
Wooden-
having a wooden fish
wooden-
mask to a fish head.
That's right.
Wow. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I'm just picturing it as like extra large and almost like looking like a tiki-fied idol thing.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's
Just like
exactly
that sort
it.
of
Would be like me wearing a mean.
There was
mask.
something about this
Ta-da.
particular lighthouse
Like
thing
Shia
that just
LaBeouf.
felt incredibly
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo to me. I mean that with the utmost respect.
Felt very Cthulhu to me.
No, and also that.
Yeah, like a Scooby-Doo Cthulhu crossover.
I'm just saying, there's something about the mask
I
and
think
then
that's your guys'
taking it off.
fault.
Scooby-Doo.
Okay,
Something about the mask and taking
so
it
what you
off, I
want to
think,
do
made my brain go
is
that way.
go to the
You're
scrutinizer.
gonna head to the scrutinizer
Are we really
with
getting
the,
this?
pictures?
the
I was
fish
just
man?
I was being half.
Well, he did
curious.
say it in character.
Rolls
You
is
made a strong
money
point about the
motivated,
money.
as well as
What about the
Drogon.
rest of you?
Bartholomew and
Fuzzy?
Fuzzy. My God, my brain died.
I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of extra money? Am I right?
You going to the scrutinizer with the fish man?
I mean,
Yeah, let's just look. We need help. I can't. I need to. I need to take a nap before I can do anything else.
You know what? You
I'm
got
really just
a
gonna tag along with these guys because I got nothing better to do.
Okay.
Oh, so you're not opposed to the idea of taking the fish man? That's-
No, you know what? We can kill two squids with one stone here. We bring our friend here, get a little extra coin, but we also talk to the reporter in charge. Realist, did you still have the paper with the name of the?
Yeah, maybe
is
they'll
it
know
one
more.
reporter?
Of course, I
somewhere?
always carry an issue of the Scrutinizer around with me.
And I'm sure it has the name of the reporter doing the Fishman story.
Why,
We'll
yes.
find out in a little bit.
Well, here, let me just flip here. I think it's on page 3 or 4 of this issue.
Yeah. Do you have a name for him?
Well, I'm coming up with one.
If
Oh,
you
wait,
want,
what?
anybody can. Yeah,
Oh
If you'd
yeah,
want.
his name was Hans Slimer.
Hans Slimer. Yeah.
Way to go. Just roll out the good old hat.
Everybody knows the well-known investigative reporter Hans Slimer.
Wait, are we walking or are we like in a carriage going around?
Carriage.
We did have the.
So if
carriage.
that's the case, couldn't I technically do a short rest if I'm just kind of like in a meditative like state, just like sit there?
Yeah.
Do you still have your natural recovery to get some of your spell slots back?
That's what I'm trying
Are
to
they going to
figure
be?
out.
Oh, that's an hour-long break. So if something happens while they're in the,
Yeah. You'll have to hang
while
out
they're
in the
you
carriage.
have to wait outside.
That's
to
insane.
break
Right.
currently.
So let's say you head to the scrutinizer. You guys send probably. I would suggest that you guys send Rills out because they are human, and
It
they
is
go
the most sensible thing.
knock and ask for Hans.
Yeah.
That they've got a story.
Slimer.
Hans Schleimer.
You can just spell that any way you want.
I have sentry rest. If I take a long rest, I can spend 6 hours and enact it. Never mind.
That's a long rest.
Somebody comes up and is like, what do you want? You ask for this, and they go back in, and very quickly, Hans comes to the door. He's like, "Who are you?"
He's very lanky and tall,
Yeah,
and disheveled.
yeah.
Listen, I want to keep my name out of this, so I'm not going to tell you what my name is.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just a concerned citizen who wants to help you with your investigations.
I get it paid.
What's the catch? Who do you work for?
Well, I don't work for anybody. I just want some money.
Well, what do you know? What do you got that's worth money?
I feel like rules would have. Oh, could we have retconned that I borrowed somebody's fucking mermaid statue or something?
Yeah, you may borrow. Oh,
You got 3 of them, so
2 purchased, 2 found.
yeah.
Yeah. Can we say that rules has one of the purchased?
Sure.
All right. Well, how about this?
I've seen those.
Bring him to
This-
the carriage.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Hey, why don't you step outside with me. I got something I think you're gonna want to get a photographer for.
Do we have photographs in this day?
What do you?
Yeah, it's
There's
one of
a-
those sit for an hour.
What do
I
you
got a
have?
fish man,
Full
and
mini
he's
photos.
alive.
I'll be right back. He goes back inside.
Hey, you come back here and you negotiate rates with me.
He runs off. He grabs. There's this guy who's like asleep that he is dragging out there, and he's got like all this like camera stuff, and he's
The
like,
tripod with the big box on it
Yeah.
and everything.
it's still raining.
Sure.
We're
he's-
going to take him out of the carriage. Make sure the carriage is not in the shot.
You beat the cameraman.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm the cameraman.
And he's like, okay, where is he?
Going first.
All right, let's negotiate rates. There's 5 of us. 6. There's 6 of us. Rolls is fully 100% counting Raven. There's 6 of us. And we want 10 gold apiece.
Do you know normally when we want to put a picture of a fish man into the thing, we just dress somebody up, and that works just fine.
Right. But I gotta emphasize this. We got a real one.
I mean, yes, we make a real one every week
Oh my god.
with
Take this guy.
So I
Give him a peek.
Hey, 1 second.
Out the window.
it's pretty good.
Put up.
Pretty good.
You can't fake that.
Yeah, the fisherman guy's going, oh gosh,
You're still dripping a little blood, too.
Yeah.
We also need to get him some medical attention. This poor dude.
five each.
7.
Done.
You're welcome.
Amazing negotiation skills.
So the guy sets up his whole thing, and they
Get him into a position where it
I was gonna say, we make sure we probably set him up in
Yeah.
an alley or something far away from the carriage.
and then he takes out a note. So they're setting up to think. So how did you find this fish man?
Also, like a whole interview
Yeah.
is happening.
How much do you want to tell him?
I feel like Rolls would tell some of the truth, but not all of it. So it was down by the coast. You know, we were in this area, sort of very generally describing where
Sure,
the lighthouse is, but leaving out the lighthouse, you know what I mean?
Okay. Great.
So, like, giving him crumbs of truth, but, like, obscuring any details that would lead back to us.
Okay. Fantastic. They have giant flashes. They take pictures of the fishman. He's like, yeah.
I'm starting to feel a little bit bad about what I've done to this poor dude. Like,
I'm sorry.
Who's gonna feed us to a
For
giant
all he
squid?
knows, we saved his life.
Yeah.
Actually, we kind of
Adding
did.
7 gold.
Yeah, but now we're just having people take
Are you
pictures of
actually
it.
giving Raven 7 gold?
Yes.
Yeah, you each get 7 gold for this.
Here you go, Raven. Get yourself something nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
They head back in.
Your gold.
Something deeply offensive. She ain't a slave.
What's she gonna spend it on?
I don't know. Hell stuff?
Pocket warmers.
Pockets? What?
Pocket warmers! It's so cold up here on the earth.
Oh, right. We've said that no matter where Raven goes, she's always cold because she's used to hell.
All right.
Big fuzzy sweater.
Where are you guys heading next? With your fisherman
We should
guy.
take a circuitous route, make sure we're not being followed by these guys. Back to Lord Quinn.
There is somebody that was tailing you, but you lose them.
They're definitely we're gonna try to follow you. so.
Absolutely.
Do one of those multiple left turns in a circle.
Yeah.
Yep. Standard.
After the lengths we went to just be like, yes, and this is also my associate, who will remain nameless.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You arrive back at the station. It's very late or very early at this point. Anybody have anything they want to do?
Or do
Really
we
want
just...
to bring this to his lordship, though? I mean, what's he gonna do?
Well, that's why we're bringing him there to see
What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean, listen, Fuzzy's not the only smart person that Lord Quinn keeps on staff. He's got to have other people who poke him and prod him.
I
We're
mean,
in
Maybe
over
heal
our
him.
heads at
Who
this
knows?
point.
I don't know.
we've already captured like 2 or 3 of the assassins.
Yeah, but not a priest.
This guy knows stuff.
A dark shadow.
Imagine if they
Well
got
said.
Indeed. High five.
imagine if they got a
His
good
hands are
interrogator who knows comprehend languages. Think of all the information we could get out.
Alright. Makes sense to me.
All right, then Rules will look for like a courier or somebody to go get Lord Clan.
How
Well,
close is
you're
it
at the station, so
No, I mean I know we are, but just to like
To
say
run
that
up
we're
to the
yeah,
How close
run
is
up
it to
and tell
his
them we're coming.
normal wake up time? 'Cause it's only like
Oh,
an hour.
it's probably a little. You'll be waking him up
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, for sure. You would.
Should we wait? / get breakfast?
I mean, I could eat.
You could bring him to the
Not
brig,
fish.
to the
There was
the jail cells.
jail cell down below that you know how to get to.
Yeah, let's go stick him in the brig.
Essential.
Okay.
We'll stop.
Make your pancakes.
Are the
make your
assassins still in there? Or have they been moved?
I think one of us should stay here though, because the last time didn't something happen while we were gone? One of them devolved further into an unintelligible state.
Yeah.
They did.
They
I
are
can
no
stay with
longer in
Fish
the
Cat.
cell.
Yeah, they're no longer in the cells.
You don't know what happened.
Yeah.
The fish sticks now.
We'll stay here. Bring us. Mark and I'll stay here. We'll bring us back some grub, eh?
Do you want to take
All right,
a,
we'll get a couple breakfasts to go.
do you guys want to take a short break?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
And,
We can do it.
we'll,
in intermission.
Yeah, so we'll go to intermission. We'll come back and we'll figure out what to do with the fish man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As soon as I can
You
figure
need
out
to
how
change
to.
to
There it is.
intermission.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, internet.
Hey.
Hi, Fuzzy Dads.
Fuzzy fans.
I'm trending. I don't know what that means, but
All right.
Hashtag hot for Hobbs.
So you guys have returned to the station. Put the fishman on lockdown. Is that the
Yep.
idea?
We're throwing him in the brig.
How long does suggestion last?
8 hours,
Okay, he's fine then. For now.
unless somebody hurts
Is it
him.
trying to break out? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. What do you guys want to do? It's very late. It's raining.
We were staying with the fish man.
Okay.
You guys were gonna bring us back some breakfast. We were gonna wait until Lord Quinn woke up.
Yeah, we were waiting
Wait a
for
second, how
a
long does this
slightly more
last?
reasonable hour for
8 hours.
to speak with
Okay,
Lord
so we're
Quinn.
still under.
Okay.
Maybe we're
Um,
just like having a smoke and just kind of talking about the evening. Like,
That was really messed up, dude.
I'll just pass him the pipe.
I'm a fighter. I can't.
They test for this.
So the suggestion to help us only lasted about an hour to like run the instruction basically, but now he's back in his charm state.
No. The suggestion that you gave was to help you.
Right.
And that has not ended because
Okay.
you have not completed the thing that you're trying to do, which I think is to like
Unravel this whole.
unravel the whole
Yeah,
mystery.
you asked for help with the mystery.
You
Up to 8 hours.
unraveled-
That's the one that's up to 8 hours. Good.
Yeah, that's
right.
8 hours.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the other name. I believe it's gone.
That is, that was like 10 minutes at
Actually,
most.
you'd probably have to stay here. I don't know how close you have to be. You do have to
It
concentrate.
is a concentration, so I'm gonna be hanging out with him.
Okay.
I'm like his translator. Like, even if
He says bloop bloop blah blah blah.
that's
Basically,
right, buddy.
just
That's
Rogan
right.
and Rills went out to go get breakfast for everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Stouts.
And the dawn comes. The rain starts to let up.
Red Coast turns into this beautiful red misty space for a little while.
Yeah,
And
while the
then-
sun rises.
Yeah, and then the sky's clear and it just looks like a normal day.
Yeah.
Lord Quinn is usually awake around now, probably, unless there's something you want to do between that, like during this downtime.
Short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's
Take a
definitely enough
Absolutely.
time for a short rest.
Oh, the
Actually,
Warlock loves the way that sounds.
I think I'm out. Oh, no, I'm not.
I just want my spell slots back. I'm not even healing. How long does the temp HP last? Does that wear off?
Always no.
Okay.
Probably like 10 minutes or an hour. at
I think-
best.
Whenever my turret runs out, it's gone too, I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha.
It's one of those, we don't say,
That's fine.
but assume.
I just want my spell slots back.
Just
No, unfortunately, I don't get my back.
just before first light, Alistair comes down to the jailhouse. And he's like, just kind of opens the door into here and is like, another one?
Oh yeah, but this one's like one of their leaders or something. Also, Mr. Hobbs here charmed him, suggested him. He's more cooperative than he would be. We still put handcuffs on him though.
Good. Yes,
He's
We're-
much
we're
more
gonna be-
amenable to us at this point, so if you could just help me understand his language somehow, like, or if you know someone that can understand him, we can definitely get more information. He's more willing to cooperate.
all right. Okay. I'll go inform Lord Quinn and as soon as he's awake. And, should we meet you down here? Perhaps. I think he would like to.
I wouldn't bring him up. Prepare to be safe.
And we'd prefer to stay with our guests to keep an eye on.
Excellent. Up. And he runs out the door. Yeah. He got notified first about things happening at night. Second, he was awake.
Poor guy. I just did your accent.
It's fun.
Poor guy. I can't ever get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, he probably wakes up before Lord Quinn and goes to bed after Lord Quinn. He's,
Yeah, that
when
sounds,
Lord Quinn is
sounds
around,
about
that is
right.
probably how he functions.
Yeah. Yeah, there are dark lines under his eyes as the longer you've stayed here at the station.
We're on vacation. No, he's not.
Yeah, after a few minutes, doors open and Quinn comes into the jailhouse.
Ah, your lordship.
Oh yeah, Rolls fully like curtsies towards him.
Good morning. Good morning. He is in his pajamas with like a very nice stately robe on. Like it seems like he kind of rushed. He woke up and rushed here as soon as he heard the news. Kind of.
Initials embroidered.
Of course, a very nice embroidered, like
Hell yeah.
very nice jacket. thing.
Full silky pajamas with the monogram.
It's like a
Probably.
blue with like gold thread kind of inlaid in various spots. Like
Oh.
not real gold, but something shines.
But he could probably afford that.
Probably. But he doesn't do those kinds of things. Most of the time, he's not super showy.
Doesn't go in for the ostentatious stuff.
Your lordship, we brought you another of these fish folk. This one was leading a rather disastrous ceremony up at the lighthouse.
Oh,
Huge tentacles came in through the windows, and grabbed the cultists, and smashed
Very
them.
murdery.
Yes, smashed them at the walls, threw them out into the ocean.
they did that to themselves?
I don't think the victims knew what they were in for. I think they were.
Where the
Taking
is,
advantage of or something.
happened to the fish guy too.
He's still in cuffs, right?
Yeah.
We probably see his like shoulders working, like he really wants to be putting his arms out to gesture.
If we could figure out the way to understand him while he's still under Mr. Hobbs' suggestion, that'd be
Well,
wonderful.
you normally can understand languages, can you not?
I need to cast comprehend languages and I'm out of spell slots.
Yep, Mr. Hobbs here.
It took
Through
a lot of work to be fair to get
valorous
it like this.
effort, expended all of his magical energies.
I'm sure giant tentacle monster things would do that, yes.
But the book, show
so
him the
it's-
book with the name.
It definitely wasn't like a gambling addiction that caused me to stick to a certain tactic.
No, it was nothing like that at all. It was heroic all the way.
It was just a lot of work.
Hey,
But
show Lord
here's
Quinn the book.
Check out this awesome book I got. See? It's not a scrapbook, it's real. Here you go. Check it out. Look at this book
Quickly
I got.
change the subject.
Swiftwind.
See? Does that name look familiar to you?
Light switch.
And he gave me one of these.
Well, yeah, right, sorry.
See? Now I get to have one.
Okay.
Put it back in my pocket.
And what do we do with this?
Dagon Ata Mitora.
Did you hear that?
Dagon.
See?
It seems the whole cult thing is all about that.
The date of their name in the text corresponds to when Ulu fell under her curse.
That would suggest either, well, someone in the family willingly. Were the cult? They were there willingly, all of them. Yes, the cultists.
Yep.
Until the tentacles started smushing and throwing them out the windows.
They didn't seem to be into that.
That's fair.
I tried to save up all of them. Didn't take.
Didn't take. That's a shame. Would have been nice to have asked them questions like, why would they want to come in for this ritual? I see the day's date, and it shows the same little kind of fishy mermaid sort of symbol on the ritual today as the Light Swifts, but we know the Light Swifts weren't brutally murdered. I assume they seem to still be around. So
I don't know if we told Quinn about the family tree.
no, I don't know that they've been.
That was the research. I thought that was part of the research you did.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it really?
I think there was a couple of helping hands that happened, so a few of you probably know.
The
That is the architecture stuff.
We had the did we have the tapestry?
You don't have it.
You
but
don't
saw it.
have the tapestry. You couldn't
You
check
saw a
it out
picture
of
of
the
it,
library.
actually.
We saw a
You
picture
saw-
of it in one of the books that
Yeah.
we were studying.
We went to the university library. We saw one of the books. There's a picture of a tapestry there. It shows where the White Swifts and Stormwinds diverge. They were once one family.
Interesting.
Nothing really. It's not a straight line. It's a very long time ago.
Understood.
That was about the same time the old city disappeared.
Huh.
At which point I would lay out the whole thing about the architecture, the where the lighthouse is being the only spot that didn't flood, all that.
Fascinating.
So, Ulu marrying
The Stormwinds.
The Stormwind's
Eldrick.
son.
could be the moment these cultists have been waiting for to reenact whatever hell they brought to the old city.
Another
Maybe.
catastrophe.
Sir, just want to mention, this fish person that we brought may not necessarily be a good fish thing, but you have been very helpful. We need to make sure he has medical attention because he's bleeding. He's not doing so well. If there's a way we can help him, maybe we get more information too.
Lord Quinn nods a little bit, kind of peeks his head out the window or the door, and says a few words to somebody. Says it'll be handled.
Thank you very much. Hey, buddy, we're gonna get you some help with some medical stuff to make sure you heal. Okay? Would you like some water? Yes or no?
The chef.
Okay, get him some. We'll get you some water in a little bit, buddy.
I just realized that while we were watching The Prisoner, we must have eaten an entire meal just now in front of him. And you're just offering, like, hey, you want some water?
Some prisoners don't get a polite glass of water, I
True.
suppose. Okay, so this is all very interesting. During my day, I did actually go and talk to Lord Stormwind. After we delivered the ruby, I felt that we would be on better grounds to discuss the things that we've discovered. And he, interestingly, responded quite badly. I don't quite know what conclusions to draw from his reaction, but he seemed to not want to discuss these fish people. He didn't need the proof, he just simply did not want to discuss it. Which I don't know if it was out of fear or superstition or some sort of trying to cover it up, denial. Lord to lord relationships are complex, as I'm constantly learning. So I'm not quite sure what this family tree splitting really means, if there is some sort of negative there, but if it was long enough ago, it is possible that neither side of this family tree is even aware. And I don't know if there's anything there at all. That is potentially, I mean, I don't see angry storms brewing. What we're dealing with is some increase in fish people activity.
Wait, does Quinn know about Udo? We told him, didn't we?
I believe
we did.
so. Yeah, I believe he did.
And he also, Quinn knows that like the princess, not princess, you can call her that,
The
but she's
soon to
not
be
one.
princess.
The bride to be.
Bride to be has not been showing up.
Yeah.
So let's just assume you've told her.
I think you gave a
but
report.
I
it
think
was
we
included
about
there.
her.
So Lord Swiftwind didn't care that his son might be marrying a fish girl.
He didn't bring that up.
I didn't. I tactfully avoided the more close to home elements because that would imply that we had breached their trust. However, as far as I know, he is unaware that that is what is happening to the Light Swifts.
Is there any precedent in formalities that allows the father of the groom to insist on seeing the bride before the wedding day to ensure that she's all she's supposed to be? You know, some sort of...
Oh, an archaic rule, like there are so many, yes. I'm not familiar exactly with the Red Cove's laws. I suppose you could ask. However, also, I'm not quite sure how to go about it, but I do believe if the Light Swifts are going through this level of like attention to keep this a secret, it would denote that there's something going on that maybe they don't understand or something like that, because it makes no sense. If she is a fish person, there's not going to be a wedding like at the time when she has to be present for her wedding. So there's clearly some dissonance, I think, between what is happening and perhaps maybe even what the Light Swifts were expecting. So perhaps finding some way to have a conversation with the Light Swifts.
I just figured they were going to keep her under a veil until I do, and then, you're married to a fish girl, curses upon your family.
I wonder if maybe Lord Stormwind knows what's going on, but he doesn't even want to let his son know.
Oh, that's grudging.
That would be a grudging. Speaking of, opens his book, goes to where the lighthouse keeper was in. We left him in the harbor.
No longer grudging. Grudging inactive.
Grudged.
Checked it off, yeah.
He's just waking up. Oh, my back.
we should have left him like spread eagle naked on the floor in the summoning ring.
Oh my gosh.
Just a basket of fish on one side and like a bill on the other, and he's just like, what?
So.
Trying to think about what information Lord Quinn has just been given and what he would say or think at this point. If you interrupted, no, because the ritual already happened. I'm just wondering if there is some way we can, perhaps in some of your actions at the lighthouse, is there a chance that you've undone this curse or this magic?
I mean, I did hit the guy in the face with a lantern.
Sounds exciting.
Can you cast that blaze spell again?
We beat up whatever the giant squid thing was. Made a horrible racket and then disappeared.
Interesting. Interesting.
Begone. Ota.
I'm going to start writing down phonetically what this guy's saying. Okay. Dagon, whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not
start
smart.
writing it backwards and stuff.
I'm like, I'm a guy. I'm not a scholar, so I'm this.
Okay. You can do
Somebody
that.
else help me out. I mean,
I think that's a good idea. I should help with that as well. So I pull out my backpack. I got a little book and my ink quill, and I just not saying it's a great idea, but maybe I could do it better than you.
I don't have good penmanship. I'm used to hitting things.
No. You are a poet of different kind. It's fine. I got this. I'm
And it sounds like an old printer.
Oh, right, because auto know.
20
I would trust you to chisel it in stone, but not to write it on paper.
Not set of stone now.
Now, but later. Okay.
Basically.
Shall we? I'm reluctant. Once again, I did tell you had time off. I would like to allow you to have that, but if any of you would like to join me tomorrow, I think. Oh, today, right? In the after breakfast. If any of you would like to join me to visit the Light Swifts,
Breakfast sucked.
to visit the Stormwind Manor, and call upon the Light Swifts for a discreet chat. I think having somebody who's witnessed some more of this present, perhaps. And perhaps while they're called away from their room, a quick search would be. He turns 2 rails. Quick search would be in order.
Oh, I think we could arrange that.
I like that you just did the thing that Raven does.
Oh, yeah. Where do you think she got it from, man?
I see.
What's that? Search a room while the occupant isn't in? Dubious activities of dubious legality?
Spy stuff?
Spy stuff?
Yeah.
Cue Kermit Flail.
Is there anyone else on staff that can interpret this man? Fish man.
I mean, I don't think there's anybody here. The heck is the lead engineer guy? Otto. Yeah. Otto's quite intelligent, but not linguistically inclined. And Alistair, well, I think he's so sleep deprived. I've been telling him to rest, and he
read a book
just
because you're tired. Is it universal?
yeah. Thank you for picking up on that.
He's just tired.
So tired. Alistair is preparing breakfast. Shall we dine, and then would anyone be all right? Like I said, if you'd like to just relax and enjoy the festivities, I hear there's a tie-breaking round of 7s today. There was quite a thrilling match yesterday.
About what time would you be visiting the other lordship?
It would have to be quite soon, I believe, because they will be heading out for more of the ceremony and celebrations for the day.
This day and the next day are all that's left.
And then what?
In Red Cove.
Yeah, and I'm just worried about spell slots over there. And
I don't have
I
much going
have
on for me.
1 slot.
I'm fine.
I've got both of my spell slots back.
We did a long rest.
You did a long rest before you went out to the lighthouse. I'll let you guys have
short rest.
Because we
You
were
had a
short
short
out.
rest. No.
They let us do the long rest before the stakeout.
Yep.
So it hasn't been long enough for another long rest.
Yeah, we actually were very lenient and let you have a long rest earlier than you should have, so you could start fresh on the lighthouse stuff.
What we got right now is what we got for the day.
Yeah. I mean, if you
have a nice light day.
we're realizing that, of course, like if you didn't regain hit points during your short rest, you can do that now if you want to, or something like that. If you're like, oh shit,
Just as
go
a
ahead.
wizard,
That's
I'm
fine.
not exactly
That's the sad thing too. There's like hit points and shit. I'm fine. It's just I've used all my inspiration and like my slots basically. So.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it on the edge.
Just a man with a
It was
pokey
a big
stick.
encounter.
That's good.
I got a metal pokey stick. I am fine. You know?
Yeah, you just a
Yeah,
man with a
I've got
pokey
a
stick for a
knife
while.
on me. I can carve some up. Maybe may I have a steak?
Yeah, you've got cantrips as well,
Cantrips?
right? Do you have
I
any
can-
damage cantrips?
No, like
All utility guns.
So let's say you join.
I can toll up the dead. That's
There you
about
go.
it.
That's good.
That's what cantrips are for.
That's a good cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
I
That's
can
a
also
cantrip.
cast this light.
You
How's
guys
that?
head up with Quinn to have breakfast.
Sure.
Tasty stuff is brought out
Yeah.
and consumed.
Aw, yeah.
Crumpets, sausage and gravy, some granola looking stuff.
And
No
then
fish.
yeah, and then
No fish.
Alistair and Quinn and you guys, if you would like to join him.
Oh, I think so.
I'm assuming y'all want to adventure, but Lord Quinn is making sure you know you
I want
don't
to
have
break
to.
into a bedroom.
Okay, yeah, we're good. This is all gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Is there anything, because it has been a couple of hours at this point. There is only a limited amount of time that this fishman is going to be under the suggestion. Is there anything else you wanted to do with the fishman, or is there a specific way you want to leave him?
I think it would be prudent of us to be like, hey, we should try and find some local guy who's got the comprehend languages. And just be
That's
like,
not gonna happen.
Magic is
Low magic.
rare.
You guys are some of the
Yeah.
most powerful
Thanks for
wizards.
trying to find a
This-
replacement. I just need a nap, man.
These two here are some of the most powerful spellcasters you've ever met. These three, sorry. And you actually, you do spellcasting as well. Maybe not as on the level of these guys.
You
I
only
imagine
just
like a
watched
podcast was like, Mr. Tyson, is there someone better versed in space than you?
You only
No, I'm the guy.
Otto's a better artificer than you, but you know.
He's dedicated his entire life to that specific thing.
He works
Yeah.
directly under.
And has really nice toys to use.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go pick up a copy of the Scrutinizer.
yeah,
hell
okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Where
no.
are they? Where are you? No.
Nope,
In
wrong-
the
wrong
notes. Do you wanna?
No, you go ahead.
I wanted you to make sure they were all
Oh, that's fine.
kosher.
Yeah.
This
Take
copy
line,
of the
Red
Screw-
Cove.
It's on the front page.
Front page has this very unblurry, weirdly unblurry photograph of your fishman. And it says in big headline letters, "Real fishman caught on camera."
Yeah, real is like bold.
Real is bold, yeah.
Italics.
Italics. Someone
Try not to
hand
give away.
painted red
Kinda telling
over
on
it for
themselves
each
a little
page.
bit.
You know,
We
real.
did it this time.
Real fishman. Turns out all the other pictures were fake. Wow, weird.
And an
it
amazing
also
revelation.
says-
Faked.
It also says, in like the smaller, lesser stories on the front page, demons in Red Cove. And there's a few pages in when you filter through. There's a small witness account of a demon attack on the lighthouse, and also there's someone swearing that fishmen came out of the tentacle on the beach. So lots of that kind of thing happening.
And then there's the tale that you guys have told to
Yes, that
has been embellished
a lot.
heavily. And it's
And
almost
Rose is
many
reading
have
it,
been
and it's like,
slaughtered.
I didn't say half this shit.
yeah, it's almost unrecognizable. There's like some story beats, but it's all like much crazier.
The entire town went missing due to the slaughter of a ritual. It's like
Chaos and
6
madness.
guys
Yeah.
in a lighthouse.
Takes a village to raise Dagon.
You do in picking up when you pick up the scrutinizer, you do see the normal actual newspaper, and it says things like attack on the lighthouse ? Authorities investigating, and biologist rescued from beach attack by unknown heroes. Unless you buy a copy of that, you're not getting more information than that from the newspaper.
Yeah. Well, there's you
They
guys-
just
Is that unknown heroes? Look it up? We're unknowns. I mean, heroes.
Inside it says that the biologist is still unconscious, but stabilized and recovering, and their family's been called in from out of city, and just talks about like the fact that they went and collected their stuff and tried to understand the scene of the crime, and
they're keeping everybody off the beach.
They're keeping everyone off the beach even more. There's guards there now.
Which would have been like a major place for lots of celebration and stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. The tentacle kind of messed that up to begin with.
What's the name of the legitimate newspaper?
That's
legitimate newspapers.
The legitimate newspaper is
it's like the Red Cove Gazette or Red Cove
Chronicle or something like that. Red Cove Chronicle.
I just looked. Hold on. It is the Red Cove Gazette. It also has stuff talking about like the Sevens match and like the local kind of like heroes of the match and the continuation of the marriage celebrations and what's happening that day, that kind of thing. But like the Fishman related kind of stuff and what you've been going through, those were the headlines that sort of.
Anything in there about that Nightcrawler fella or any of his gadgets?
Oh
yeah, there's a picture of him receiving the ruby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a smaller story though than the attack on the White House, because half the city heard the like siren when the old guy woke up to like massacre in the middle room there.
Why am I in a basket? Why is there fish everywhere?
Where's the blood?
Yeah. Who's this dead person?
So that's about it for Nightcrown though. It's just mostly about how Aldrich's giving him the ruby taken from the dwarves. And just like boring stuff.
Yeah,
you already know.
Yeah, it's more of like a hoity-toity thing. It talks more about the dwarves' gift than it does anything to do with the Nightcrawler.
So you headed to the mansion.
Breakfast, hop in the carriage to the mansion.
Okay. It looks like a lot of people are still kind of like waking up and getting ready. Like you see maids and butlers running around and setting things up for when the storm winds are gonna go through here and go back out to the day's celebrations. Alistair heads in ahead of you guys and sets up.
Announce Lord Quinn.
Announces him and sets up a meeting with the Lightsmiths, and they bring you all into a study with big fancy chairs, books on the wall, and
nice heavy tables. That the whole classy jam.
Yeah.
They'll be down in a minute.
Yeah, and
I'll fetch you some tea. Scuttle.
And I think it's the light swifts come through. What are the names? I don't remember them exactly here.
Light swifts?
There's Aldrich Stormwind.
No, Light Swift.
Right.
There's Branton Light Swift and
Seraphina
Light Swift, and they come into the room. Where does
what would you like to do? Would you like to be in the? Where is everybody when Lord Quinn gets ushered into the
feel
room?
like Rolls would try and position herself like way on the periphery so she can sneak away as needed.
Do you want? We were
as
talking
that
about
was
this.
the game plan, was it not?
Yeah,
Would you want me to go with you?
Do you want people with you? That's a good question.
I'm halfway decent at.
I was going to say, you're the other sneaky person. Yeah, you
I got
should stick
+4
with
to
me.
stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could be muscle for you.
Yeah. So the two of us should be sort of on the edge of things.
I'll be probably near Lord Quinn, kind of a armed guard kind of
protective stance,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yeah,
Protective positioning.
dwarven shield, right?
what can we help you with today, Lord Quinn? What can the light swifts help you with?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Lightswift. And Mrs. Lightsword. I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice.
Is there something we should be concerned about?
I believe so, yes, actually. It is in regards to your lovely daughter, Ulu. As well as some interesting historic documents, I suppose, that we found, in a sense. There's this book. Would you show them, please?
Sure.
Good,
Here you go.
good Sir Hobb.
Wow, like the book?
Yeah,
This
the book
scale
that the
book?
Fishman, yeah,
Right
the
here.
scaly
This is
Fishman
it.
book that you got last night.
Up the page.
Just-
There you go. This is the most relevant aspect of what we found in the tomb. Let me show you the cover real fast.
Just doing a little antique roadhouse kind of display of the.
Well, it
Down
also
in you.
came with this very elegant looking
Dig
mermaid
you.
thingy.
A guide for the fledgling
And,
cult.
So,
and it came with a fish person.
that aside, I couldn't help but notice your family's name is in this book. And the other family that my team here witnessed met a very unfortunate end. And I noticed that the symbols were the same, and I just wanted to connect openly and honestly. I am fully aware of Dagon and what he stands for and the good that he can do. Lord Quinn says good and kind of frowns a little bit, but also very subtle. If you're not familiar with him, you might not have noticed, but you all do. He says a little good.
We'll tell.
Shed some light upon this, perhaps? How can we help?
We don't need any assistance. The Lightswifts have their affairs under control.
Rolls is gonna whisper to Yolman, I think it's rich guy lion time. We should sneak off now. This could take a while.
Okay.
Roll stealth checks.
Let's go.
Anybody else? You can speak up, say something, do
Lord
something.
Quinn is going to help you, so you can roll with advantage.
I like that.
Because he's going to be drawing their attention. He was going
one of
to
those,
deliberately
"We're
walk.
over here."
Yeah, exactly. He's going
In
to
order-
make sure their backs
We're
are.
gonna have to
Alright,
activate
I
her.
also have
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
4. Let's
Exactly.
see.
Unnatural 20.
Fantastic.
I got a 17.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely no problem. Just
Calm
curious.
down.
Yeah. They do notice the smoke.
That's funny. This room there wasn't fog indoors.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh, yes.
So, you guys are heading to
Ulu's.
where? Ulu's room?
Is that where we're going?
Or
You're going to the Lightswift's room.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've already investigated.
The heads of the family.
Yeah.
okay.
You've already investigated the. I mean, you can go back to her room as well, but she's probably
We did
there.
investigate her room previously.
maybe her condition's improved?
Yeah, you could take a look. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we can take a peek if you want to. I didn't realize you was into fish gals.
Their rooms are right. Jeez. Their rooms are right next to each other. So.
Come on, Yolan, give me a smile. You set me up for that one.
What, do you guys want to say anything in this conversation? Or, I mean, they're here having this conversation.
You can let Lord Quinn.
He is being very
handle it.
dismissive at the moment.
Not for nothing. These cultists have also, tried assassinating people. Violent things have happened, kidnappings, and for your family to be listed in this book, I can't help but be worried if they might try to do something.
I'm pretty sure that's all just complete nonsense speculation that people read all kinds of things in the Scrutinizer.
I love that we live in a world where there is a dubious newspaper. And most of the stuff in it is turning out to be true. That just tickles me.
It's the Men in Black
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, he's just kind of, dismissive of that. But
Do you not find it strange that it also, the date on this kind of coincides with the unfortunate lack of appearance of your your dear daughter. It's almost as though they knew.
Or something was preordained. Where's our agency if something written in a book actually turns out to really happen?
You see, Lady Seraphina Lightsmith kind of like pull on Brandon's coat and kind of lean in and say something. And he's just like, no.
Perception, see if I could maybe hear or lip read.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a feat for lip reading, isn't there?
There
Yeah, it's the observant feat.
Yeah.
Snow took it.
So,
So that's a net 20.
Let's go!
22
Wow.
with
I
the
love
perception.
Who needs feats when you got just good dice rolls?
That's why we keep her writ.
Drogon has rolled more 20s than I think every other character has had.
Just a
Drogon's got
lucky
the
little
juice.
dwarf. He's a good dude.
she says to him, and you barely can hear it.
Well, he's lip reading it.
Brandon, maybe we should let them help us. We've got to do something about our daughter.
Let's see.
And he's just like, not now. Sarah.
Trying to think of how one would put this towards a noble.
You are also welcome to whisper things to Lord Quinn if you'd like to.
To his lordship, then. Clearly they know, and she would like some help, but he doesn't want to budge on it.
Very much enjoying our response to
I-
that experience you whispering to Lord.
I do apologize for the intrusion. I do understand that this is a family matter. However, as a lord and as the employees of my lordship, we feel personally that it is quite important to maintain the honor of the other lords as well. And I feel that in the current state that your daughter is in, there is nothing good that will come of this. And perhaps if you know what was done, we can find how to undo it.
Let's switch to
And
these
cut,
two.
yeah.
And see.
Empty room.
Sweat.
You guys
Sneaking through the hallway.
get through the hallway. Are you heading into Ulu's room?
Yeah,
or-
we'll check on
Okay.
Miss Ulu
Alright.
first.
You're at
All
the
right, you
door.
pop in.
It's just a fishbowl with a veil on it.
Oh my god.
She's just a goldfish now.
Such a curse to the giant.
That's very funny.
That's one of those moments where you go, I don't know if it's actually better. Technically worse, but
She's kind of like, at this point, slumped over to the side in that chair, like straight out towards the window, looking still at that spot. It's clear she's got. She sees you kind of come in, and she kind of gives you a weird side eye for a second, and then looks back towards the window.
Is the friendly maid here?
No, lady, not lady, the young Ulu is by herself in the room.
oh no, she ate her.
Looks like same condition she's been in.
Doesn't
yeah,
look
no-
like she's
no
doing any
change.
better.
No.
She doesn't seem to be doing any worse either.
Poor girl.
Alright, let's go snoop through her parents' things.
Okay.
You head into the Light Swift's room. There's a lot of like
I'm wearing gloves.
trunks and baggage and things like that. It's a very big, ornate, fancy room. This is the
It's the nicest guest room
yeah.
in this wing of the mansion, at least.
What do you want to do?
Hey Raven, you want to give me a hand with this? We're gonna try and cover our tracks up when we're done, alright?
Oh, of course. And by want to, you mean I have to. So I will, of course. Yes, I want to.
Hey, I made sure you got paid, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
What are you
Who
going to
takes
do
care
with
of
that
it?
gold anyway?
Raven takes one out and just goes,
She'll figure it out. Raven likes things.
they're shiny.
What? You guys want to do?
I would look for documents that might indicate a deal or some sort of connection or threatening or blackmail or extortion, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what are you looking for in particular?
Personal letters or something. Anything that might be
So you're both looking for
incriminating,
papers?
like in their
Yeah.
Okay.
in like
Investigate.
their correspondence.
Do an investigation.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh no!
it's not.
I got
great.
6. At least you had something.
Do you have an advantage?
Even with advantage,
Okay.
it's bad. A whopping 8.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
but why don't we switch? You're better at.
Yeah.
So I will.
Yeah,
I
wish.
will allow you to investigate again.
But it
But-
can't be for papers.
It not just that, but you are also you're going to be because you didn't find anything,
No.
and there if you start going through more, they're going to know somebody was looking through their stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to look for anything that has obvious signs of cult-like materials about it.
Fetish. One of those.
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah, if they've
mermaid
got
fetish.
any of the mermaid things or like weird jewelry or anything that might have runes on it.
You will be leaving a mess.
You'll be
Almost
leaving
definitely, you will have.
signs of having
What-
been
It's one of,
here.
What if one of us does it? You do it with
Okay.
advantage, and I'll move behind her
Oh, you'll be
to
tidying.
tidying up.
Yes.
I've got advantage from Raven, so yeah, it makes more sense to.
Roll that, but
Sure.
also roll an extra die to see how bad the mess is, and there'll be contested rolls to see how well you clean up after
All right,
them.
first I'll roll
So, yeah.
for the investigation.
Right? Oh.
good.
Plus
Now,
3
gives a
to
sleight
this.
of hand to put things back.
Oh, so much better this time. 17.
Okay, so
Okay.
you rifle through their chest. You check under their pillows. You're like, where would they hide
And then
any of
there's-
this stuff?
You pull across this curtain, and there is a really ornate chest here.
Okay.
It is upright, and it has like buckles on all sides of it. It's about that big, and it's just like locked up.
But it clearly it just reeks of like this is the most interesting
This is
thing
the
in the
stuff.
room.
You found the intrigue box.
You've but you did
Just
rifle through.
about big enough for mermaid fin size.
You did rifle through quite a few things beforehand. So
For
please
the
make
rifling
a
through roll, I rolled really high. Actually, it's an 18 on the die.
I got an 18.
Oh, nice! Yes. All right, beautiful. So, Yoloman is like folding their clothes back and putting them exactly like he's trying so hard to make everything perfect. And unless they are given strong reasons to suspect someone's been in their room, they won't notice at all.
So you're at this locked chest. It's very ornate, very.
I fully do not have thieves' tools. Do you?
I think I might actually. Hold on.
Hey, Yoloman.
What does Raven say? How does she?
Yes, ma'am. What?
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't I see you practicing with that lockpick kit one time? Please say yes.
If you don't have them, you do. This is
you
the right kind of.
you can make your own with some hairpins.
A
But
screwdriver. I've seen that done.
I was gonna say, believe it or
Okay.
not, I actually have some, so I probably would have just handed them over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you've got them. You've got them one way or
you
another.
have them?
Okay.
All right. Good.
No, I'm from borrowing.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
No, I borrowed these from Kogan.
Oh, good thinking. All right.
You know what my next class is?
I'm gonna. Yeah, right. All right. I'm gonna try and open this thing up.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Raven, do me a solid here.
Yes,
Just balance this little one. Yeah. Hold that tension right, just like that. Yup, that's it. Now don't move. Oh hell yeah! I rolled good. 17 on the die. My sleight of hand is +4 for a 21 altogether.
Locks open up.
All right, here we go. Rolls is gonna do one of those things where she like cracks it open a little bit first. Just like, okay, there's no smoke gas coming out of it. All right, and then opens it up.
And in here, very carefully mounted inside of this case, is a mermaid.
What?
Mermaid doll. You're
Mermaid
talking
doll.
very quietly.
Sorry.
A mermaid doll, very carefully and reverently stored in this box.
Well, shit, they're probably cultists.
Can I?
Oh yeah, you can let go now. Sorry, Raven, you good. You're doing great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. All right.
My coin.
Not a good sign of their innocence, I agree. But they might be dupes, like those poor saps in the lighthouse.
Maybe it's just my suspicious nature, but I feel like anyone who devotes themselves to an unknown ancient being of immense power is probably a dupe.
Give me an insight check.
Insight. I have a +1.
11.
8?
Yep.
Look, they can't all be winners.
You're so good on that whole mess cleaning thing. So,
That was epic.
that was great, honestly.
I really thought we were hosed there.
What are you
for a
trying
second.
to
I was like,
do
oh,
here?
now
I was
I'm
trying to
rolling
push
out.
them, help
Help in
them
a
out.
direction.
But now
Could
they've...
I have had an advantage because of my dialogue?
No.
No. Jeez, Calvin.
Like, I was already trying to help you.
You guys...
Don't push it.
Okay, so you found the thing.
You
What
have
do you want
found.
to
You
do?
can't
Are you...
stay here for very much longer.
Yeah.
Do we take this?
You think that's safe?
You're the spy. You tell me.
Well, no, I don't think it is.
You do have one in your possession already.
I mean, we've got one already. We don't need this one, I don't think. I think it would be more dangerous for us to take it than to leave it. That's my professional spying opinion.
So,
People tend to look in on things that they keep locked up.
if we need evidence, we should leave it here.
Exactly.
What it was.
So it can be discovered later in a more official search capacity by someone who isn't us.
Yeah.
Do you have the other ones on you?
I have one. I had one on me.
Rill's had
got
one.
one, too.
Should I switch? Should we switch one? With theirs?
To what end?
I don't know. Maybe theirs is actually have some magic on it.
It's part of a ritual you don't
You know what,
understand.
Yeoman? I like the way you think. Let's do it.
Indiana Jones it.
We do the switcheroo.
Fantastic. You now have the Light Swift's mermaid.
Mansion starts to shake and the giant sushi roll just comes out from the ceiling.
Alright, now let's shake a leg and get out of here before we get caught.
Okay. So, back in the
Smash cut.
lounge place. What is it
Yes,
called?
the study.
The study.
I didn't even know what you were talking about for
Yeah.
a moment. It took me a second.
I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about most of the time.
Okay,
too.
get back to the study. Lord Quinn had just said what he said about, if you know how it is done, maybe we can figure out how to undo it with my resources, kind of dealio.
He's like, I don't see that we need anything undone. Everything is perfectly fine.
So fine that your daughter won't show her face.
She has been unwell. We've talked about this to the public. It's well known that she has been under the weather for the moment.
For the moment.
Just want to say so bad. Really green around the gills, huh?
Oh,
I want to say it so bad, but I can't.
well, you can if you
Like-
want to. Mark Bartholomew
expose
is
them.
there. You are there.
We tried to expose them.
You could. That is vaguely subtle because it is something you can say, and you are in the
Do
fish
it.
city.
Bark bullshit. Let's go.
he rolled a nat 20! Say it!
You must say it.
I mean, honestly, it's just sassy Bard shenanigans at this point. Yeah, real green around the gills. Oh, shit.
I'm taking that as your persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lord Branton's head whips to you when
And
that
just
happens,
Furious.
but
But just like,
it's a nat 20.
But his wife, Seraphina,
She bursts into tears.
She just, she's crying, like, bawls her eyes out, and he immediately, his anger turns into concern, and he looks back at her, and he's like, hey, it'll be okay, dear. Everything is gonna be fine. She'll be okay.
I have Uncle Phil in the corner, just like, oh.
This has upset the mood in the whole situation. You guys have now more. You're gonna have advantage on moving forward here. Anything you say, pretty much.
Bard, bullshit, go!
Bard Shade just like broke the situation.
That's awesome.
No one throws shade like Mark Thallam.
This is just vicious mockery into persuasion.
But anything could push this over the edge at the
Is there
moment.
anything like you
want
haven't
you
done
guys
much
to do something.
I don't
in
have
the last
much to
kind of thing? You have any nothing you need to no observations you want to try to make or?
I don't have much I can really.
Do they have advantage now?
They have advantage on tasks
on
involving
things
talking to them.
in dealing with this.
I mean, maybe I can kill somebody with told he's dead.
Just instant violence.
Let's see, you guys.
So there.
The
So what
robot in me has taken over.
What has just happened, basically, is Mark Tholomew just kind of like, you know how water tension builds up and water can go up above the glass?
Yeah.
Mark Tholomew just
Bump the table real hard.
bumped the table and water. It's like the surface tension is broken. They are vulnerable, and they have basically exposed that that their daughter is turning into a.
And I want to give you guys an
So if
opportunity to have
this is a chance for
conversation
you to do
instead of
something with your knowledge.
Well,
potentially.
making Quinn solve this for you guys. Basically.
Wait. I'm gonna pull out my. She sees me, right?
Yeah, you're in the room with
I could pull out
the
my mermaid
lady
thing.
Serafina
exactly what I was
and
thinking.
Bridget. You
Okay.
pull out the mermaid
Yeah.
doll.
here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Do something more than that.
Maybe say something.
Hark! Does this mean anything to you?
Does this mean anything to
I'd be
you?
like,
Oh yeah, okay.
Fishley!
Serafina's gonna go. See, they know about those. They can help us. And he's just gonna be like,
Oh wait, what's
Lord.
the demon? The god that is it? Dagoth? Is it?
Yeah.
Dagon. Dagon.
Yes.
I'd be like, in the name of Dagon!
oh, I think it's
I'm not really sure
Awkward
what.
in the name of Dagon. Awkward pause. Sorry.
Look, I'm trying to. Well, because I'm waiting to hear from the spirits, essentially. Like, I want to basically know what in the world does she like? How does she respond to me? Like, I pull this thing
Right.
out. I'm like, hey,
In the name of Dagon, heed me!
No.
Yeah, they're-
more in the name of Dagon. Like,
Dagon.
Stop doing that.
Dagon! I'm sorry, Dagon.
they're weirded out. They look like confused and lost. So
just showing the mermaid thing
so
has
does
done nothing.
So does Quinn. They acknowledge. They look like she does. She did respond to that. She said maybe they can help us, and then
Maybe
you
they can
said
help us.
what you said, and they both look confused.
He's had some recent troubles.
It's a little non sequitur, but I thought it might be significant because the one I got is specially like new, and it might have been relating to her.
Lord Quinn is going to take out his pocket handkerchief and kind of gesture for you to put the mermaid doll in it.
Fine, whatever. And he's like, with robot precision, it's like onto the thing.
Roll a sleight of hand. Because you are
smooth is it
throwing a potentially who knows what this item does. You're
I
just
know what-
Did you
throwing
just say
it.
you're tossing it?
He's chucking
over
it
to him?
to Lord Quinn.
What is it? Did you say athletics or sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, I think. That
Good,
makes
I
sense.
just get +1 on
Make
that.
it smooth.
Roll
What is
good.
it? 3.
Oh no!
It hits Lord Quinn in the face, but then lands on the.
Except that it has broken in half.
And it is now a little bit broken. Yes.
Sorry, it slipped out of my hand.
Thank you, Pops. I'm so thrown off. by this.
It was supposed to be a cool robot moment, and it was. No. We're gonna do a check on that one. No check on whether or not if my little gesture meant anything. But flicking the thing in the air, slide a hand.
I just gave you that because you brought up an important thing.
Yeah. My apologies.
They are both in shock and weirded out. At this point, Rills and Gilliman come back into the room.
Okay.
You see them with this broken mermaid out. They look confused.
You are able to sneak back in also. You don't have to, yeah.
And you hear Brendan say, like, okay, what do we do? And that's where we're on tonight.
I'm so confused by the fact that this mystery is very frustrating. Just because we've amassed some clues, but they don't really they all just kind of. To go back with that metaphor, it's like we're just creating more surface tension. There's not a lot of conclusions coming out.
You gotta get that point. It's a mysterious mystery.
Hit the table harder.
Yeah.
Bump that glass.
Yeah, I would say that so far you guys have found that there's a lot of people that are very confused about what is actually happening. And you're not finding a lot of people really completely understanding what is happening with the whole Dagon.
You know who probably does? My fish friend, who I can't understand what he's saying. And I can't take a nap because we already took a nap.
That we get out of that guy better be a lot.
Look, all I know is next time we have a long rest, I'm going to wake up and be like, okay. I'm going to recast suggestion first and foremost. Then I'm going to comprehend languages, and we're going to have a long chat.
I suggest to you that you tell me everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
It'll take me 4 tries.
There should be Oddlot tomorrow.
And Hope, yep. Wednesday.
And Wednesday,
hopefully Hunters. Yes.
Probably.
There will be no Kingdom of Steam
Next week.
Next week.
That's right.
We realized quite suddenly that it is our anniversary, so we are going to be taking the day to have.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Yeah.
Nice.
We're actually probably going to stay home and put Lego together. That's usually
That is
what
a
we do.
possibility. Yeah.
Because that's fun.
Great. Can't wait. Come down the stairs Sunday morning and we're like, hey! Happy anniversary!
You just hear
You're like
bangs at the
there,
window
you brought
and
a few
us
sets over.
us flying into the door like, hey!
So we discovered the chair has like a rolling mechanism that just magically pushes people out.
Anyhow.
Anyway,
thanks for watching, Internet.
Yeah, come
We'll
back
see you tomorrow, hopefully, for more last stages of from level 1 to 20 campaign. These two, right? You both from
Yes.
level 1, right? Yeah.
Let's watch.
The OGs.
Let's watch and see what family members Thurkir can kill next.
Oh my gosh, it should be awesome.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Bye, everybody on the internet.